Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. Glad you're with us. There is a special show in store for you for the next 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we've got an incredible lineup that is actually going to include something we've never had, but it is the hottest piece I think you can possibly have in jewelry right now. It is, I mean, if you're really, it's a classic. It's amazing how so many of the classics that, you know, we've known and loved in the jewelry business for years and years and years are just the hottest thing going with even, you know, those young hot things out there that are those influencers, right? Where this is going to be the herringbone necklace. I'm wearing it. You're going to see a great look at it. It's a great size. I was doing some incredible comparison, and I encourage you to do the same because we have a 24-inch length herringbone for you in solid yellow gold. It is still, I mean, classic, yes, but one of the most sleek, beautiful styles you can wear. And of course, for those of us that like shine, it is the ultimate in a chain that is going to do that because there's basically a flat surface area. It's still one of the most complex to make. And when you do look at it up close, you just marvel at how it's created. But we have it made in Italy for you and also very limited, which is why I'm telling you up front about it, because that's going to be coming up in just about a half an hour. We won't wait that long. We'll give you about 29 minutes to get settled here and get ready because we only have, listen to this, 13 of them. That's it. It's a 24-inch length. I encourage you to do what I did and look around because I was finding, and I don't know, I don't like showing you guys things off the internet because I think that's, you know, I don't know, it's messy, but I encourage you to just type in herringbone chain 24-inch 14K and see what comes up because I did that and I was a little surprised. $2,600 for a 24-inch, which is what we have. $1,669 it was for a 20-inch. So needless to say, leave it to TVON to bring you a value like we always do. And that's just one of many pieces we're going to see great values on today. We have amazing wheels. We have beautiful one-of-a-kinds that are going to be here as well. We also have some really big diamond earrings that have just, they've been reduced to get a home. They're actually 1 carat each, and they've each got a GIA certificate, and they also have emerald cut. So those are really pretty. We also have a really unique yellow diamond piece that kind of fun to see it mix and match with another rare stone that I think you'll love, which is Paraíba. And the list goes on. Big blue wings. We're actually going to bring you our largest ones that we have in rings that are a collection that are 14 and 15 karat stones, and they are discounted. And then museum pieces, of course, and then, you know, assorted pieces. But also, if you like diamonds and just straight up diamonds, we've got 3 of our hottest bestsellers all time in straight up diamond rings, but they're given last call today. We can't make them anymore, can't manufacture them anymore at a price like this. So when you see them, you're going to love them. They're all together. We'll show you all 3 selections. They're all over 2 carats, and they're going to be an amazing value. So all of that's coming up. Sandy, whenever you're ready, we had, I saw on Facebook yesterday, she was asking if we had some of the pieces from this weekend, and I did find the sapphire earrings. They were from Thursday night, and then we have the blue sapphire studs and then also the blue greens that you might want to see from yesterday. So, also a brand new seahorse is here as well. It's really pretty. Done a couple of designer pieces that were one only. They were popular. Not everybody got one. So we made our own, and it's got Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and there's a fawn diamond I'm pretty excited about. That's a 1 carat. So if you've been waiting on those 1 carat fawns, get ready. We got one today. So are you ready to get started? There's bangles. Oh, and one more thing. We have a Mahenge by the yard. Do you remember? Now, Joyce, you got to remind me. Is this the same one? Because I know it's a different one, right? That's what I thought. I was like, the carat weight, this is a little bit different carat weight because we had, the last time I had a Mahenge by the yard, you know what it was? It was pear shapes. And it completely sold out, and it sold out before everybody who wanted one got one. So today I bring you good news. It's the rounds. So we've got rounds in Mahenges by the yard for you. And also speaking of diamonds by the yard, we got black diamonds by the yard too. And that's the last call. We've only got a total of 5 to go around. So lots to get to. Herringbone coming up in about, well, now 26 minutes. I have spent 4 minutes talking to you. Let's take a look at our first item here, which is going to be a diamond band. Take a look at this. This is cool. And that is a really special, look at this. I want you to see from the, kind of from the overhead, because it's actually like a crisscross, truly like, you know, not just, you know, a design that looks like a crisscross. It actually is. That 2 rings in one kind of look here because you've got a really special idea and you've got one band that goes one swoop away across the hand and then you've got the other one that overlaps, and then right in the middle of that is a very large baguette I kind of figured you'd approve, Mary Beth. I kind of figured, and you know, my wardrobe choices are not random, so they never are. I put a lot of thought into it every day, and so yes, and sometimes I do. I have been known to send a message or two with wardrobe choices. So thank you for being with us, and thank you for noticing. All right, here we go. 8150 coming up, and yeah, that's how I justify having a large wardrobe, is that, you know, you got to have a piece for every occasion. So here we go with 18 karat gold. So all of that, the 2-in-1 is 18K. It's 17 points in just that one baguette. And then you also have 24 points in the round brilliance. And it's only 1 in white gold. So this is going to go flying out of here very, very quickly, I have a feeling. Don't wait. If you're waiting on the phone lines here already, well, I'm glad to see it because we have a lot of requests coming in. And of course, we'll get operators in here momentarily for you. Also have a really large pendant. You know what I even love? I was experimenting with a herringbone. It can even work with pendants if your bail's big enough. So we'll talk about that. But here's our 1 white gold. I got to try it on for you, and then we'll get it out the door, and it's going to be a lot less than $9.99. And that's the beauty of it is, wait a minute, let me see. Hold on, I didn't do my dusting here this morning. But take a look. Isn't that great? You could even stack this if you wanted to. I mean, right? It's really a standalone piece, but if you wanted to, you could put something next to it. And to get 2 rings, because it really is, it's 2 rings that overlap. And to get them for under $1,000 when they're 18 karat gold, it's pretty impressive already. But it's not even going to be $9.99, $8.99, or $7.99. We have one. You're going to hear that a lot today, as per usual. And we're going to make this, are you ready? Let's just get it all out here. 777, starting with a little luck there. Getting a little bit of luck in numbers there for you, and a really, really amazing look. And look at, you can see that big and blazoned 18 karat gold hallmark already right there. And that's what's so impressive. You're getting that fabulous higher purity gold we love. You're getting this amazing double band with diamonds, and you got that big 17 pointer right there up the top in the middle. So that is impressive all the way around. And again, it's 777. We'll give that 30 seconds. Now, did we hear from Sandy yet? No Sandy yet. Okay, we'll wait on that then. We've got her sapphire earrings. Well, always want to make sure you're here so that nobody snags your piece. And then we've got, oh, new Padbarasha. Speaking of really big pendants, I've got the 33 karat 60 blue wing black D today. It's come out to play on a Sunday, and we're all here to play. And do we have requests, Allison or Jalen, or how we doing? Requests? Any requests yet? Placing orders from yesterday, that works too. We've got a lot of pieces. If you, again, if there was something you saw on Friday or Saturday, you're still thinking about it, let me know. Okay, that one's 777, and it's here. And then I want to just flash, so I was telling you about a diamond specialty here, something that's a little unique combination that we have not seen before. So let's flash it right now because you might like it. I'm in love with it. I am absolutely head over heels in love with this ring. It's just, again, something new and something really pretty that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's 8302. I'm just so concerned already about our herringbones. I just wish I had 103 of them. I don't, I have 13. So I'm a little nervous about the herringbone situation, but that's why we're going to do it early, 22 minutes from right now. But do you love this carat and a half? That's a carat and a half GIA certified VVS. You knew it kind of had to be really, really good if we're going to add some heart-shaped Paraibas to the side. And there's 47 points in heart-shaped Paraibas. That's a beautiful cushion cut. And then you have the white diamonds as well, which is giving you another 50 points in white diamonds. How spectacular is this ring when we talk about rarity and obviously certified and all the good things we love in one fabulous ring that is going to be the highlight of your collection, no doubt, if you're really, really just looking for something that is unique to you. Nobody else. I mean, there's yellow diamonds out there, sure. There are Paraibas out there. But to get the combo like you see there, very unique, very special, and just wanted to let you know that's here. And believe it or not, that's quite affordable. So that's going to fly. You know that because here's that. And we don't see many VVS certs, so just keep this in mind. I just really think that you're, again, besides all the intrinsics that are clearly listed up there, what makes it so impressive is that, you know, sometimes you have to look beyond just, you know, even the basics. I mean, we know that's the foundation of a value of a piece of jewelry, but, you know, the ability to put it together like this, where you have this cut cornered, rectangular, modified, brilliant. So you can see here, and it really is that, you know, radiant cut that we're seeing actually. And then you've got the brilliant cut. So it looks a little different than a typical radiant cut where you can count the facets because it's that brilliant cut. So notice here, it looks kind of open in the middle. And then when you actually will see the stone in just a moment, because I do want to touch on this W to X color and this VVS, which is a step up. I know we're used to seeing VS, but VVS is another step up. And if you need the proof, here's that clarity grading scale. And let me try to get it without the glare. Flawless being the top of the heap there, internally flawless, and then your VVSs, and then your VS. So, and then what we don't really talk much about is down here. But that's what makes it so impressive, is that you're up in that very, and I think that the chart kind of shows you why it's graded that way, because from the front, there's not a thing, right? It really is so incredibly special to see a piece like this. So you get the high quality yellow, you get the Paraibas on the side. We'll take a look at it up close again, and we'll show you that we can make it a really great value, and we'll get that one even under $10,000 for you. Yes. Sandy's here, so she still wants to see both earrings. All right, let's show you some earring recaps from this past week. One is from yesterday, and then I can actually show them together because they're all in the family here as far as sapphires, but we've got a stud versus a drop, and so I imagine she's trying to decide. And by the way, this is going to be a really great value, but we're going to get to that in just a moment. I want to show her because she's waiting, so here we go. These are the studs we had on Thursday, and I've got these blue sapphire studs. They're item number 8293, and they're fabulous. And just like Sandy did, you know, let us know if there's something you're thinking about that we can bring out for you, and as long as it is still available, we'll be happy to do that. But that's going to be 8293, and then we have something similar for you as well, which is 6927, which is what I had yesterday at about this time when we brought you a drop that has this blue-green color in a rare emerald cut. So this is just a little more rarity overall, not just because it's a drop style, but you can see this is actually two colors in one, and maybe it helps to see them with the blues. So you can see really what a classic blue sapphire looks like versus a true blue green, and that's the drop earring. Starts with a hoop that clicks into place, and then you've got that emerald cut blue green sapphire with the diamonds going around it, and I'll put those right in the background there so you can really see. Now, either way, the big difference here being the style overall. I will tell you that the 90 points in the cushion cuts, which are really emerald cuts, again, they always say cushion cuts, it's actually emerald cuts. They're unheated, and the blue sapphires, they don't list it, so we usually say they're probably heated like most sapphires are. So again, you're getting a little extra rarity in the background in that they're unheated emerald cuts. They've got the two colors, the duality together there, and then you're getting certainly more diamond weight in the drops. But the drops are only $9.99. So go figure. And the studs, which are a carat 42 in the blue sapphires with 18 points in diamonds, are $888. So one of a kinds there, and a really fabulous way to get them if you like either. And certainly let me know if you need to see any of them on. We'll show you again. I know these are recaps of presentations we've already seen, but just helps sometimes to see them yet again so you can get a really good idea. And there's also a gold color change available on either. So you don't have to leave them in the white gold as they are right now. You can change that up so that if you are more of that yellow gold a devotee, you can take them in the yellow gold or the rose gold too, which is a nice alternative if you want to really step outside the box and get a unique combination. You may. So that'll be $888 for the blue sapphires. They're in the foreground there. They're that button style. And then we go to those drops, which are the emerald cuts, the blue greens, and with all those diamonds around them. And that's only $9.99 for the background. So you have two great choices there. And we'll move right along in about 30 seconds here. And again, they're both in white, but you get the decision there. Make them your own. Really create them. Have us customize. We do all the work. You just tell us what to do. So no extra charge for that either. So that's really special. And then we are on our way. We've got, okay, so there are also studs here. We're going to get into those Mahenges because unfortunately we're really limited, as we usually are with any kind of, anything that's done in this by the yard style with color are a huge amount of labor. It seems maybe counterintuitive because you think, well, they're smaller stones, so how hard could it be? But actually matching stones is not easy, even in Mahenge Spinel. So we may get to this really early because, you know, as limited as we are, and we've got great necklaces, and I love the idea of necklaces that are, you know, I think like we're gonna see today, whether it's our black diamonds by the yard, our Mahenges by the yard, or our incredible classic herringbone. I think that there's something to be said for having a really beautiful piece that you're going to wear more often than not. And I think that's where we are in all these necklaces that you're going to see today. But I want to get to this Mahenge because it is a complete rock star. The last time we had anything like this, it was a pear-shaped Mahenge all the way around. They may not have been all the way around, but they were right, you know, through the 3/4 from side to side, essentially. This is a round. And what that delivers is actually even a more powerful neon color. You get even more brilliance because they're diamond cut. So that same facet process we see with our VS round diamonds that make those look so alive is what you see here in these Mahenge Spinels. Now, here's what we have. I've got a total, and this is going to sound like a lot because we're used to having one of a kinds. But when it's affordable and it's Mahenge, and that's one of the rarest stones in the world, and it's all mined out, and it's only out of Tanzania, and the ones we see here are typically $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000, and you're getting a Karat 06 in Mahenges, they're not going to last, especially when we only have 10 in white gold, and then we have 3 in yellow and 3 in rose. That's it. And that's why I already hear Antonio saying, what color gold would you like? Because people are already getting on the phone lines, and these go, oh my God, gotta love this. We did it with the high-end clasp. We're giving you the rounds that are, of course, bezel set so that they're comfortable to wear and they don't get caught in anything, but it's also creating the look that they're bigger, and we already have. Oh, the drops are going out. The drop earrings are going out. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Let's talk about 8221 and then come on in, because I hate to tell you, but Sundays seems like people are really out to brunch here. I don't have a lot of operators here yet, so it might be a little bit of hold time. And the only thing I want to avoid is that you're on hold when you hear your colors sell out, because we have so few. So 8221, herringbones in 15 minutes. That's a completely different look. What I'm wearing, this is your Mahenge. So we'll start on the hand here. We'll show you from a distance away, and then this is so pretty, and all these rounds, and then I'll clear the earrings because you'll see it up close as well. But look at how pretty these are, right? And you get this just impact of the stone because it's so bright and neon. And please trust in my values, because I know how much we want to own something like this. And you know, if you do have the pear-shaped version that we did before, they'd be lovely layered or stacked together. This is a Karat 06 in rounds in the Mahenge pinks. It's also, look at this, it's adjustable, of course, and that's what makes layering so easy, is that we're going to have it adjustable from 16, 17, and 18 inches. But I want to show you all the stones, because you get 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. 9 stones making up that Karat 06, and white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Don't wait. This is an incredible buy. You can buy plain gold chains right now that are 18 inches for $600 and $700 that don't have a stone, that don't have a diamond cut finish to it, that don't have the lobster claw clasp and the adjustability and really everything that makes a piece really just truly fine, right? And there's all your bigger stones. I want to show you up close as well so you can really see what's happening with these bezel sets and how incredible they are. There's a reason these stones are so beloved. It's not easy to do. That's why we're always limited in what we have, is because it's not easy to take a stone this rare and match them up completely. And you see there now the back, because it will, you know, it's, you know, when you wear it, it's going to turn and twist. And you can see that we leave a portion open in the back as well. So you still get color, but it's really incredible. I've got the white, the yellow, the rose. So operators will just need to know what color you like and how many you need. And now that it's already October, I think a lot of us, even the procrastinators of us, myself included, might want to get a little jump start on holiday gifting, because you know it might be a little different environment this year, right? So if you are thinking about giving something as fine as jewelry, beautiful, unique, rare jewelry, this is a great choice to do it. I think a lot of ladies love a pink, right? A hot pink, especially when it's really sophisticated. And can you believe this, with the round stones, it's not even going to be a $9.99 deal. There's a better price, which is why our lines are going to light up here, and that's why I encourage you to dial in. I've got my pen ready. We are ready to go, guys, because we know there's going to be a very limited quantity. I wouldn't be surprised if folks get more than one color or one necklace in general to stack, to layer, to gift, to what have you, but it's not even $9.99 or $8.99 or $799. This is getting real low for a stone this rare. And look at how beautiful, even the spark. I mean, look at this. It's like it's diamonds in the chain, but without being diamonds. That's the beautiful nature of a diamond cut chain. It's so much extra work, but it's so worth it in the payoff of what you get here in the look. And it's not $7.99. Oh, we're going to be busy. And operators, please, please, I beg of you, tell me what color and how many. You just need to tell me once. I'll mark it down, because we really are limited, and we're going to need we're even going to need our supervisor on the phones here to help us out, get everyone through. How many? White and rose already gone, and don't worry, it's not even going to be, guys, we're already down to just 2 now in rose gold, and it's going to be less than $7.99. You already want a yellow? And hold on, guys, because you know what? Oh my goodness, we are almost sold out of yellow. We only have 1 left. 2 yellows already gone. And you know what? It's not even $7.99. This is wild. They're going to go. And this is where, again, stay with us on the phone lines. I have to apologize to you in advance. We don't have a lot of operators. So it's not going to be $7.99 or $7.77 or even $6.99. I'll make it up to you. There might be a little hold time, so I'll get you a better deal. And let me know how many you need. It's not even $6.99. Get them for gifting. Yes. Another white gold. Thank you. What about you, Antonio? White gold. I'm getting good at left-handed writing here. And we've got another white gold. Oh my goodness. So we have 3 white gold already gone. And the yellow? White gold now. You're switching now. Okay. Okay, that'll be fine. We have 2 now left in yellow gold. Tell you what, make them only $599. I want to make it up to you guys because there's going to be a little bit of hold time. So $599, here's what we have. We have now 2 left in yellow because they switched their yellow for white. So that's going to be it. And I think we're now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 left in white right now and only 1 left in yellow. No, 2 left in yellow because I'm going backwards here. Oh no. Well, it's a slippery little thing, right? Oh, yeah. Let me see. I got to just go ahead and there it is. There it is. I'll hold it there for a moment just because I'm going to need a little bit of, I need to make sure I keep track because, again, we have nobody to help keep track. So I want to make sure I'm going to be the computer today. And look at how beautiful that is from a distance. Let me also show you here on the neckline, and we'll see what that looks like, too, just for a little size perspective. Just to get y'all situated here. That's going to be our Mahenge Spinels. So enjoy it. $5.99, last call, 60 seconds. On our way out here. And then, yeah, there's people off site who are taking calls, so I'm not going to know what color they're getting. That's complicated. So I better move on because I think they're probably sold out. And then let me know, keep letting me know, operators, if you get more here on the way because I know we've got a couple people that are, how much? 1 white, 1 yellow over here. Let me see if that'll stay here for me. And then 1 white, 1 yellow. So the yellow gold, I think we only have 1 left. Has everyone told me what they're getting? Because we only have 1 left by my count. And then we've got another white. So guys, we're down to it here. We still have the rose gold. We have 2 in rose gold, 1 left in yellow. Down to the last 1 in the yellow gold. And our final call now, just 4 left in the white gold. So it's last call at $5.99. Got you the better price tag. Got you the better deal. Got you all of that to help you out. Which one? White gold over there. Thank you. White gold. And who else? All right. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So we'll see here. I'm going to do that manual count. I hope it's accurate. And then we'll just be ready to go here. We do have a black diamonds by the yard. And then we'll have our herringbone top of the, or actually in 9 minutes. Yes. Christine's kicking a white gold. Thank you. Hi, Christine. She's not here, but hi. Hi, Christine. That's wonderful. Hi, Christine. Thanks for being with us today. That's nice. Okay, I wonder what else. Oh, Spencer, you're here. We need you. Oh boy, he looks. Are you all right? You function? Okay. All right. Hangover Sunday, apparently. You're too young. You can't be hungover. You can't even. Yeah, you can't do that. Goodness gracious. Do I need to call his parents? Auntie Lolo says something going on over there. All right, so because it's 10:20. $5.99 last call. What else? Another white gold. I've counted 8. What do you guys count? Because I've counted 8 white gold. But you know I'm not hearing about all of them, right? So white gold almost gone. I still show 1 in yellow and 2 in rose. That's what I'm showing. So are we good? Everyone's good. All right, good. So we'll keep moving because I think those are probably gone. Yeah. White gold or yellow? White gold, you said, Allison? White gold. All right. So my count shows 2 in white, 1 in yellow, and 2 in rose, but that could be off a little bit because we got people off site taking calls and they're across the country. So, you know, helping us out. So I'm going to maybe, you know, get an update and let you know if there are any available. Now, also to that end, I do also have a black diamonds by the yard. So since it's our last few, here we go. And this might be interesting. Actually, these look like they're going to require some, yeah, never mind. I can't do the black diamonds yet because they're all a tangled mess. So that's why we don't put them in the bag like that. But there we go. That's our sapphire that is left because I think the drops are gone. And so I just want to remind you that this blue sapphire earring, I'm going to have to wait on those black diamonds. Hey, Ping, would you be able to help me out on the black diamonds by the yard? Because I don't know if I'm going to have the time to deal with this. Ping, could you, Ping, could you please help me with these? Please, just because I want to show these because we love our diamonds by the yard, but that's a problem. Thank you. All right, and I'm going to need more concentration than I have to deal with that. So our Mahenges, check with your operators, and then they'll have hopefully a computer update on what's remaining, if anything. And then we also, I wanted to show you this pod parasha because pod parashas have been hugely popular of late. 8300, and take a look at this. Isn't that pretty because it's an emerald cut? And then it's got a little more subtle of the orange color to it, but it's got that really beautiful pinky orange. It's a subtle kind of pink. So I would say really about 80 to 20, and that would be pink to the orange, and that's respectively. So you've got a really beautiful look, but it's an emerald cut and it's a carat 40, so it's got a great size to it. And continue to call and get requests in. We'll have black diamonds by the yard, but they're even more limited. There are Mahenges by the yard. Herringbone coming up in just about 5 minutes, so you won't want to miss that because that's also limited, and you're going to love that. And talk about a ton of gold for a small price. That's what we're doing. But here's our 140 emerald cut Padparasha, 31 points in the diamond, so it just creates that beautiful border. And then it's almost like a signet style. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we'll have our black diamonds by the yard coming up right after this. And then our carat 40 here is really special because you've got clarity. You've got also a beautiful look here in that stone. And then here's what it looks like through the inside and then also on the hand. And then you really see when you lift it straight up to the eye, you see a little bit of that kind of golden orange color that goes with it. And white gold only, one only, blow it out, $38.88 price tag. Let's try something a little different as we show it to you on the hand and give you a great idea here of what it's all about. Look at how pretty that is. That's really an exquisite kind of way to do casual too. It doesn't have like an oversized diamond weight. It's a little bit more almost casual with that wider band. It sits lower profile in the hand as you see there. And it's not $38.88 and it's not even close to that. I'll do a quick blowout before we get to our black diamonds by the yard, and we'll do a quick $19.99 deal. And you can really see, I think as we went further away, you can see that core of that peachy orange that it has. And for only $19.99, wow, take it and love it and own it and enjoy, and get ready because a 2-carat diamond wheel, meaning there are 3 rings with 2-carat plus diamond weights, all going out at one crazy low price. And we have black diamonds by the yard, which are super limited. And then Joyce, you'll let me know where we stand on anything with the Mahenge pinks. If I miscounted or didn't hear about one, maybe, because I know that we had some people off site, so we'll just make sure. I think the yellow gold is sold out. I think we have rose gold left, and I think we've got, by my count, 2, and we'll go to Tony back to the wheel. Yeah, I know we've got a lot of things going on here and a lot of, but this is how the show is going to be. A little struggle when we can't get everyone through quickly. So, we had that issue last week too. So we'll deal with it. We'll get everyone in, and I said I'll make it up to you in values. I promise I will. Let's talk black diamonds by the yard here. It's item number 0762, and I only have 2 different colors here to choose from. So you're going to have just the white or just the rose gold, and we'll start here on the hand. Here's that rose gold. This is really very dainty, and if you wear a lot of, again, neutrals, or if you like that idea, first of all, I love black diamonds and rose gold. I'm always an advocate of that combo, but we also have the white gold here, and it's 0762. This is a completely retired design, because if we had small black diamonds, we would do a lot of different ways to accent them. We would use them as accents. We just don't have them. They're really tough in smaller sizes. They're also tough in bigger sizes, quite frankly. They're so popular right now, they're tough in any size. But we have the rose over here, and then we've got the white gold over here, and you get 40 points in your black diamonds. And it's also adjustable. So when we look at this chain or this clasp, it's gonna have the spring ring. This is just a little more dainty of a diamond weight and chain. You can see you got 5 diamonds. So they're really gonna go across the front of the neckline. And then you also have, and they're spread apart by about 1.5 inches. Then you've got a spring ring clasp, 16, 17, 18-inch adjustable. Here's what I have though, 2 in white and 3 in rose, and that's it. So when they're gone, they're gone. And that'll be our last look at it. Unlike, even Mahenges, which we've been working on bringing more, it's impossible to do that with these stones. It literally says on the bag, discontinued, meaning it's just our last call. What we have is what we have. And they are so much more affordable. What I do, $5.99, I mean, we made that affordable on the Mahenges. You see how the shine off that black diamond looks so amazing. They still, for being an opaque stone, they have a lot of luster to them. They have a lot of that kind of mirror finish shine that's really pretty. And we only have 5 in total. So let me know rose gold or white, or maybe stack and layer them as well, if I can do that here for you, where we kind of imagine what they'd be like stacked, because again, the adjustability makes it really easy to do that. Here's that white gold, which is really a beautiful contrast as well. And you see how you can imagine them layered there against your neckline? Well, they're not $5.99 and they're not $4.99. Yeah, they're going to be really affordable. It's our last 5 all to go around. So this is your last chance on them, and also a great gifting idea as well. There's something chic and really kind of, very, very much hot right now in black diamonds. And it's only going to be, you know what, make them $399. That's it. We've only got the 2 in the white, 3 in rose gold. Great way to stack and layer. I say with your white diamonds by the yard, with your mahenges that we just saw. I mean, you can really change up the look of these kinds of styles by stacking and layering them away. So we'll give them 60 seconds, then we're on our way. 60 more seconds, and then we are going to be, oh my goodness, is it herringbone time already? Yeah, it is, in 1 minute. So this will be perfect timing. And yep, it's not all necklaces today. We'll have plenty of rings. We'll have beautiful, beautiful, oh, I've got pendants. That seahorse is really speaking to me. We've got bangles. We've got tons of rings. And so we'll get to it all. But, you know, a little necklace party here to start our Sunday. Yeah. White gold over there. So we only have 1 left in white gold. This will be a lot easier count because I only have just the 5 total, and now down to 4 total. So 1 left in white, 3 left in rose. I really do encourage you to think about rose gold here because it's always, you've heard me say it a million times, I love a black diamond and rose gold. There's something about the just, I guess, the contrast. Which one? White gold is sold out then. So Spencer and Allison got the white gold. I can't make them. Otherwise, I'd make them for you. We only have rose gold left, operators, and just 3 of those to go around, and that is the rose gold. 5 stones. Yes. Rose gold, thank you. We have 2 left now in the rose gold. 2 left, and then we'll get to our herringbone. Yay, 2 left only. Antonio, would you like a black diamonds by the yard? BDBTY. BDBTY, yeah. The BDBTY. All right, Joyce, you want one too? Oh, I know. I'm sorry, the white gold's already sold out. I know. Everyone's on the phone lines going, white gold gone already? Yeah. Only 2 of them, they were gone first. So rose gold, 2 left. I'll keep moving because the bottom of the hour is here. And actually, Tony, I'm gonna leave this here because I gotta go with that bust form here for our fabulous herringbone. Yeah, can't wait for this. So this is something I've always dreamed of having for you because I think a lot of us enjoy a gold piece, right? Especially now, we see this happen. We have 2 left in the rose gold, by the way, if you wanna just, you know, go ahead and maybe add one as you get your herringbone, but this is gonna be coming up. And very, very limited. We are pretty much, guys, things are moving very quickly in necklaces, and these are not necklaces that, you know, require a special occasion or a really, you know, big thought process in what am I going to wear, or you're building a wardrobe or buying new things to surround your necklaces. These are the classics, but this is something I know you're going to love. That kind of says it all when it's not even moving. The way a herringbone shines, and it's some of the most complex manufacturing. So we didn't just invoke anybody. We said, let's go to Italy. I mean, I didn't really go to Italy, obviously, although I would volunteer myself any old day. But it'd be tough to get back, you know, in time to see you guys on Wednesday, right? But here's what we're going to do. This is 24 inches, which also makes it for the men or the ladies because you know herringbones are really unisex, right? So either way, you can wear them no matter who you are, no matter really any style. And also, I was experimenting. We have a lot of really good, you know, pendants today. You can put this, if your bail is 4.5 millimeters or larger, you can use this as a pendant chain. But really, the idea is this is solid gold. And the herringbone, when you look at it, is still fascinating because it actually has this flattened link, and then it actually kind of curves, if you will. And it really is, well, it creates this sleek, doesn't pinch, doesn't catch kind of design. It is the hottest thing going. I know we all know it. We've all seen it. We may know that, you know, maybe your mother had one or what have you. This is the hottest thing right now with even the young gals. Like, you know, the influencers that, you know, they put something on, you know, a social media forum and they're like, you know, making millions of dollars because they tell all their followers, their billions of followers to buy something, right? This is what we see in costume. But this is solid gold. And I'm telling you our price, I've seen just this morning. I saw costume pieces that were gold plated that were going for more, and the actual 14 karat version I found, and you can, you know, again, look this up for yourself because all I did was search 20 inch and then I searched 24 inch. We've got the 24. The 24 inch that I found that was solid gold was $2,669. Then the 20 inch was almost $1,700. We're going to do better. We've got ours. That one wasn't made in Italy. Ours is. It's got a lobster claw clasp. You're seeing me wear it. Obviously, I kind of moved it back a little bit. 24 inches usually hits right around there. If you love a solid yellow, that's all we have. 8349 is the number. We're going to show this up on the hand shot here. But 24 inch, I'm limited. I just have 24 inches. So many of you, when I bring you 18, say we want longer, so here it is. And that just brings you more of that opulent gold. But there's something that it's not dressy, it's not casual, it just is everything. It's your everything necklace. And you know, I'm not a necklace person per se. I have no trouble wearing this. It's not heavy, even though it looks it, right? It's not weighty. It doesn't, you know, it's not uncomfortable. It doesn't do any of that pinching or snagging or any of that. So let's take a look here on the hand shot and show you what it's all about, because this is really, really special. And then I'll show it on the hand because a lot of, on the black background, it's going to kind of pick up a lot of, it's going to absorb. But do you see how there's almost like, it's almost like a 2-for-1 the way it's put together, and it's the same front or back. So there's no front, there is no back, because if I flip it, you see right there, we just did, and you can see it's the exact same. So you kind of just want to lay it out and make sure it's not twisted when you actually clasp it. And then, and I find it's really easy to clasp this length too, because when you clasp a 24, you don't need to, sometimes if I'm clasping a short necklace, I have to look in a mirror to do it. And I don't always have a mirror at the ready. And this one is longer, so you can kind of look right down as you're clasping it right in front of you, and then twist that clasp to the back. So it's a little thing, but when it comes down to it, and if you're not putting a necklace on because it's just too much of a pain to put it on, this is really easy. It makes it easy and fast to do so. It's item number 8349, and it's our 4.5mm wide. So again, kind of a flattened link here, but it actually has, if we come in close, you'll see it actually has, or maybe I'll do it actually up close here on the wheel so you can see it, because it's an incredible way of workmanship. And again, the 24-inch that I found by doing a quick search was almost $2,700. And it wasn't made in Italy. So it was and it's a little easier than gems. Gems are so many different qualities. Gold is gold. So all you have to really know is it solid gold that you're comparing it to? Because if it is, and we're going to beat the price that I saw that was 20, let me get the exact price because I have it right here. I screenshotted the, here it is, 2274 rather on the 24-inch. And then I found a 20-inch for a $1669 price tag. So $22.74. You probably found those as well with a quick search on your favorite search engine. But this is really what it should be out in retail. That is very much comparable with where gold's going. We've just got a true TVON special here. Only 13 to go around, and we have a couple of operators right now available. That probably won't be the case in a moment or two, because it is going to be flying on out of here, because it's a lot better than $2,200. And this is really a piece that if it's it might be extra hot, but that doesn't mean it's a trend piece. This is a true classic, but all the classics from croissant styles and shrimp styles and mariner links and curb links, all of those Cuban links, they're all back. And they're what everybody is wearing, like the coolest, hottest people in the world that are very fashion oriented, that we look to as kind of the trendsetters and the tastemakers. They're all wearing herringbones, and sometimes they're stacking. So I kind of wish I had more lengths, and we're obviously working on that always. But let me show you up close so you can also see here. First on the hand, and then, yeah, I faked you out. But then look at that. See, the bust form doesn't do it justice, does it? And do you see how it's almost like a little wheat chain? And this is why it is just completely, gotta love it. And look at this, it just keeps going and going and going, because 24 inches, here is your decadent clasp. So you can see how it's kind of, again, that flat end cap there, and then that beautiful clasp. And if you are someone who's a fan of like my signet ring or dog tags, I'm wearing my dog tag under my blouse today, you'll see that when this probably sells out. But look at how beautiful this is. That's the workmanship. See how there's a little zigzag in this flattened link? So that's actually, I cannot get enough. Do you see there's that little bend, that little zigzag? But it's all smooth, and 4.5mm. And you know what? At $22.74, I know you will. I think that might be a little too steep. And we're not here to just say, here's a deal on retail, and we'll give you a $19.99 discount. No, we're actually going to do a lot better than that. So call me. It's something, so there's something obviously sleek and very silky about it, and really beautiful. And obviously this kind of like, we see liquid silvers out there. This is like liquid gold, but you don't even see those little links or that little pattern when it's from a distance. You just see the wow factor of the mirror finishing. It's not, do we have anybody thinking about a herringbone? Is it just the price? Do we need to maneuver that a little bit? It is 24 inches. Which I actually find is a very, very cool length right now too, because it still allows you to put those, DBTY shorter. You rarely see one by itself right now. You see them layered up. So have this, since it's more substantial in its width than probably most chains we have, it makes sense to have that lay a little longer, and then have your, maybe your smaller, more dainty links kind of like stacked up above it. But it's not 19, and it's not 18, and it's not 17, and I'm curious, how many do you think we can go, how many think we can get out the door? All of them, if we can go really, really low? Like not just $1,699 where it's supposed to be. That's the price that's basically on a 20-inch right now that's more narrow. This is tough. And for those of you that say, well, so big deal, TVON's known for values. They're always giving me a discount on everything. I mean, heck, we can buy, $2 million pieces for $10,000 at TVON. Gold doesn't always work that way, though. There's very rarely, it's kind of like on par with white diamonds. It's tougher to do a discount on straight up solid gold, especially when it's made in Italy like this is. And when it comes to a piece that's got a lot of craftsmanship involved, I think you really want to go to the best. And that's what we did. It's not $16.99. It's going to be better. And if you would like one, we're very busy on the phone lines already. Please don't wait. It's just not going to last because it's not even $16.99. That is now a forget about it was price. I'll make it a lot better for you right now. And it's just, again, 24 inches. How many of you have said, do you ever do any longer necklaces? And usually 18 or 20 is the longest we go. So lovely to have this piece here for you. And men's or ladies, you can get it for the guys as well. There's a lot of gentlemen that are wearing pieces like this as well. And it's not $16.99, $15.99, $14.99. Solid gold, front and back. It's the same. And it shines like no other necklace. Really, truly. I contend you could have a diamond collar on with VS diamonds and it wouldn't shine as much as this 4.5 millimeter solid gold does. It's not 14, 13, 12, 11. It's not 10. I need to get every single one of them out the door. It's for one day only. That's it. Joyce and I know we fight with these people every day who's our liaison between TVON and Italy. And we're always like, can we get more? Can we get more? And they're like, no, you don't understand. This is so limited. And they're like, heck, they always say to us, what? Please send some back because if you can, we need them. We need them for holiday season. We need them for the big designers. We need them for all those big boutiques. Make it $999 for the necklace. And that'll be it on a herringbone that is 24 inches in length. It's stunning. It's the super stunning must have. Try it. It is so beautiful. And you can put, like I was doing this earlier, I have this really big pendant, which you're going to see today. And I want to show you because I had this on earlier and oh, what a look it was. What a look. I am going to make sure I'm reaching over here to grab this Tanzanite. Look at that. That actually works. Like, look at this. This pendant goes on that. Oh, no, hang on. The pendant goes on the herringbone. So if you're thinking about the pendant, that would be pretty together because those are yellow diamonds and Tanzanite. And that looked really good. Oh, I had it together and it was amazing. So here we go. $9.99 final call, 60 seconds. And that's all we have. Just a few to go around at this point. How many is everyone taking? Anyone get more than one? Okay, one. Okay, another one. Okay, so we've got everybody covered. That is just, I mean, just amazing, right? And that's a lot of gold when you look at how, again, this flattened wide style that is so comfortable and just kind of feels slinky. I mean, it's like the equivalent, if you were talking about a textile, it'd be like silk, right? You know how like lace is so feminine, but it's not always comfortable, right? It can be scratchy and it can be itchy. There's a lot of material. Even wools and cashmeres that are considered a high-end textile that are usually very pricey, usually are like, they can be a little uncomfortable, right? Or if you have sensitivities and you've got sensitive skin, this is like, again, this sleek, beautiful, kind of like the silk of jewelry for sure. And look at that shine. And it never graduates. It never gets smaller. It never gets more narrow. It's fabulous. And we've only got a couple left. So had to bring it to you. Glad we had one day only opportunity on the herringbone. And let's move along. We'll keep going because we got a lot to show you. So, what we're going to do next is show you a really, well, might as well give that Tanzanite pen a look, shall we? We'll go back up close here and show you what this Tanzanite piece is all about. Just a reminder that this is ready to go. That's the largest stone that I have in jewelry altogether, ring, pendant, anything otherwise. It's just the largest we have. And it's a really super stunning 33 karat 60. The item number is 8052. So keep calling on the herringbones. I know we're moving quickly, but again, your operators will let you know what's left, if anything, on anything. And you can still grab a black diamonds by the yard if they're available. In the rose gold, you can still grab a Mahenge if those are available as well. So feel free, call us and just talk to your operators because they'll let you know where things stand because we're still busy. But limited quantities on everything, so I got to keep on moving. But here's item number 8052. That's the 3360 in that emerald cut blue wing black D. Look at the colors in this one. And also a stack of yellow diamonds right up top in the bail. And that'll be 66 points of the baguette yellow diamonds. And I've got to show it to you up right here because it really is important. And that's the one I was showing you. It can really go beautifully on your herringbone if you'd like, or really any kind of collar. This has got a pretty large bail because we made the bail with a basically a stack of graduated baguettes. So it looks amazing. And we've got this one going out here at great value. I know that when I had a 38 karat before, it took years for it to get out the door, and it took many, many reductions. Well, this is only the second time this has aired, and we've already taken it to its low because, you know, it's a crucial time when we know you don't want to miss out because you waited a little too long. It's, you know, the only one we have like it. This is not something we can just produce on a whim. But it was also $77,455. However, when I presented it, it came down to $39,999. Almost half off. And that's what I like to do. But instead of that price tag today, and we'll go up close as well, and I'm going to try to leave this one. I know it's going to require, what you're seeing, by the way, any reflection of little shapes that you're seeing, that's the undergallery. That's that really cool lattice work in the undergallery. But look at that kind of color. This is not going to be that kind of stone where you are sacrificing or compromising saturation at all for size. It's all there, and it's going to be one huge discount. And we can obviously, again, we're going to bat for you today on everything from high-end museum to really affordable to brand new to wheels to everything. So never hesitate to call us. But you know, when you got a piece like this and it's not $39,000 anymore, that's pretty fabulous. But it's going less than 30, and it's going less than even $20,000. I thought going under 30 made a lot of sense because we're under 1,000 a carat. This shouldn't be judged in a per carat price like everything else is, because it is a massive stone. It's our largest. So it probably shouldn't be the same per carat price as a 2 carat and a 5 carat and a 10 carat and a 15 carat, because it's more than double that size. It's our 3360, and it's saturated emerald cut. So that is really specialty, and you're getting all the reds you would ever expect to get and beyond. And it's not even 20 or 19 or 18. We're going to make it work for you. And that's how we like to do it. And if this has been your dream piece, or maybe you missed out on the last time I had a 30 karat plus Tanzanite, here's the way to get it. And we're not going to make it 18,000 or 17,000. Or even, watch this, it's not even 16,000. We've got it down to our lowest at 15,999. And if that is of interest to you, you've got to make sure you're on the phone lines and let us know, because we've got really, really big values. But that's our biggest and best. Yes? You got another one, a herringbone? Wonderful. So how are we doing, Joyce, on Mahenges, first of all? Any Mahenges by the yard left? I know we've had 3 different necklaces. So one white and 2 rose. Oh, we do have a yellow. Shoot, I was telling everyone it was sold out. Did one come back? Okay, so here's where we are on the Mahenges, just because I was telling everyone sold out. So this is why I always double check. We have 1 white, we have 2 rose, and we have 1 yellow in the Mahenge necklace. So that's last call there. On the diamonds, the black diamonds by the yard, anything left? Just rose, right? 1 rose left on the black diamonds by the yard. And how are we doing on the herringbone? 2 left on the herringbone. Okay, yes. Huh? Yes, gotcha. So Mahenges, I think that's really, really critical. You guys don't like the herringbone, huh? I thought we'd need like 100 of them. No? You didn't like that? We don't like the herringbone? And Antonio, forgive me if you're offended by this, but I could see you wearing that. Would you wear it? Wow. Wow, really? If I buy it, he said. Okay. Well, story of my life. Story of my life. I tell you. Story of my life. I hear about these men, you know. But you're one of those guys, huh? Yeah, you would wear it if I bought it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I didn't ask who was buying it. I just asked if you'd wear it. He said yes, but with a caveat. Well, your birthday already passed. What can I say, right? We got to wait another, I don't know, 11 months. I don't know if there'll be herringbones in 11 months here. All right, coming up. So that, again, and guys, we'll be flexible on that, because obviously we're at my lowest, but you know, I get it. It's a little higher end piece than we normally have, so let me know if you'd like it. All right, coming up, quick wheel on the way. So did you hear me on the Mahenges? 1 left in, I'm sorry, I heard sold out. So 1 left on the yellow, 1 left in the white, and 2 left on the rose on the Mahenges, which was the most popular. And then we've got 1 black diamond. We've got 1 left in rose. That's it. And then the herringbone, 2 left. So good news there. All right, so let's get to our wheel. This is going to be good. We're starting with a really, really high-end Spinel. That's where we begin here. Take a look at this. Here's our, oh, I like the stone. Look at that color. That looks to me like it should be part of a crown jewel collection, kind of, you know, royalty there. No doubt about it. That does not look good. It's a really sophisticated purple. I mean, purple can mean a lot of things, right? It can be light lavenders and lilacs, and then you can get those neons like Tanzanite. And I think that is that true, like, just you can imagine that being the color of a a velvet robe or a cape or something that really is just regal and exquisite. That's a one only, but we're going to add a couple more of its friends here that are all going to be discounted, and the rarity is going to keep on going because we're adding in some rare Madagascar De Montwood, one of my favorites, and then we've got all diamonds if you want to go that way. It's kind of like a triple stone look, kind of looks like a three-stone style, but they're clusters. And then if you do want to go that neon tanzanite, here it is with more of the blues and the violets and all of that. And then we have this really special mandarin, and I am so dedicated getting the mandarins. We'll put our garnets over here on the right. So that's kind of our garnet section of the wheel. Then we've got our spinel in the middle, then our blue zoisite, which is tanzanite, and then all diamonds in the front left. And you can take any one you want for an incredible value. Just a reminder, we can change gold colors for you on it. Now on the De Montwood, I only have that mounting in white and yellow. So just a little heads up on that 61-point Madagascar De Montwood. The Madagascars are really pretty. They tend to be very bright. They're not cloudy. They have a lot of that extra kind of a blue flash to them as secondary, but this one's really more like a neon, kind of a yellow green. It's really beautiful, and they are bright. They're known for their dispersion, so it's like diamonds but better. And that's only white or yellow, but everything else you can change. Everything, well, you can still change this, but it's just white or yellow. Everything else, choose one of the 3 gold colors we offer. So you've got a lot of flexibility here to really make it your own and give it some, unique qualities if you want to. And then watch what we've got as far as a value. It is really, really, really good. And it's not going to be anything like, well, that Mahenge alone was $39.99 last time it was on the air. It's a really rare emerald cut. It's beautifully done with its clarity. You can see that. It's got this little fleur-de-lis style on the sides leading up to it. But this is how we do it. And when we've got one of a kind, it could take me, 20 minutes to show you each of those one by one by one, and then their price is like $39.99. Instead, we just say, get all 5 up here, choose your favorite, whatever it is, and get you a better price than $39.99 so you don't have to pay that. That makes even more sense. That makes it even more affordable, certainly, but it just means more value for you. So instead of being even $39.99 or even half of that, at $2,000 and the diamond ring, it has a carat 18 in diamonds. The fabulous De Montwood, 61 points with 49 points. We can go over this again and again and again. But the mandarin's a carat 74, has 45 points in diamonds right there. The 231, that's a nice size blue wing block D. Great size there at 2 carats 31. It's got those interesting cutouts, and then it's kind of woven through the halo there of the diamonds. And then you've got our 194. Need a little convincing that was $39.99 with the flashes of the blues and the pinks that kind of come through in this really deep, rich purple. Well, guess what? This is why it's a carat 94 Spinel. It's out of Burma. It has another 46 points in diamonds. You can change the gold because I'd love to see that in yellow gold. I don't know about you, but I'd like to see it in yellow too with the richness that provides. So here's what we've got on anything up there. You simply decide your favorite here, but it's not going to be $19.99 or even going to be $17.77. All great values, that's for sure. But on the way right now for $9.99 instead. We love a good value on a Sunday morning, always, but really here at the end of our week, especially now that October is here and maybe you're starting to really think now about, okay, holiday get-togethers and events and parties and functions and things that maybe we have not done in a while, and you want to have the jewelry that really just makes you feel and look your best. Here they are, but the truth is it's not just for that one party. Look at all those pieces. They are classics. They're all going to give you great durability you can wear every day. I mean, right? They're all going to be, I very rarely show you stones and rings that are not durable for daily wear. 60 seconds on this wheel at $9.99. Let me know if I can try anything on for you or give you a little once over on those specs, but it's time to get them when they're $9.99. That's our lowest price. I mean, that's what these wheels are, right? We can call it Fab 5, we can call it blowout, we can call it clearance, we can call it this, call it that, but what it's about is, it's about the lowest price we can ever see. They come right down. It doesn't go lower than a wheel. So that's why we encourage you with 2 carat 30 Tanzanites and 194 Spinels and big mandarins that are almost 2 carats. That's why you take advantage. We know De Montwood is really rare in a big size. That's a 61 pointer. That's not a big size in maybe other stones, but it's a really big deal in De Montwoods. So our last call on anything up there at $999. Thank you so much. All right, so we're on our way in about 19 seconds. No calls on that yet. Again, feel free to call us quickly if you need any information or need me to pop one on my hand. I'm a little like in stunned shock mode on the Spinel. So maybe it's just a matter of coming in close and putting up the graphics. I know that's the downside of the wheel. It requires, listening to me. And on a Sunday, I know that's, it's not always the most pleasant voice, but I got to tell you, we've got a really special, look at this. Look at this Spinel. Let me try it on. We've got, I'm just going to insist this one goes. We can leave the rest if you want to, but see how that emerald cut shows off that clarity? It is that richest color, richest tone of purple. And to get a stone that is Karat 94, that's special. Yes, which one for you, Jalen? You got it. Do you want it for sure? It's a Karat 94. It's 6400 is the item number, and I think it may be gone. Any questions on the wheel besides the Spinel? Mandarin. There, we'll still put our garnets together there. And then we've got the diamond ring, looks like a 3-stone. Here's the big mandarin. Here's that very large Madagascar De Montwood, and there's our 2 carat 31 in that special Tanzanite, and any one you like. All right, coming up, we're on our way. Let's keep going. We got a lot to show you, and we've already got 1 hour gone, almost. Yeah. Mandarin, not the Spinel? The mandarin? Okay, the mandarin going on the hand here for you, and show the back as well. There's the back. You can see there's a little heart cut out. Yes. Do you have the Spinel already, Jalen, or can we give it to Spencer? Spencer, you can have it. All right, so now we're talking mandarin. They flip-flopped on me. And we'll show you the mandarin here. This is the mandarin. It's item number 7522. There it is on the hand for you. You can see that solid. The shank goes all the way thoroughly on the inside. It's our, excuse me, Karat 74 mandarin garnet with 45 points in diamonds. Any gold you want. Remember, you got the choice on anything up there. Yes. White diamond ring. 1175. That's a tiny size. I can tell by looking. So I'll put on my pinky, but we'll size it for you to whatever you need. Because I don't know, I think it's a little big for a pinky ring, personally, and I wear big pinky rings, but this one probably is going to be best on a ring finger or, you know, middle finger, index finger, wherever. We size, so you never need to worry about that or that extra cost to do so, but that's only $9.99. Remember, that's a Karat 18 and VS white diamonds in that ring. So white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. If you just want it to be that consistent kind of solid diamond look, you're probably going for the white gold there. And then Spencer, you got the Spinel, and Jalen, do you want the mandarin? Or is it still available? I'll just put it up there. It's still available probably. Yeah. All right, coming up, congrats on the Spinel. All right, Spencer, who got that Spinel? I'm so thrilled. That was the one I wanted to get at home, and I want them all to get at home, but that Spinel, when you get a $4,000 ring under $1,000, that's always special. That's a really good deal. And then we have, again, the mandarin still verifying, and then, of course, your De Montwood. Did you get the mandarin? Thank you. Who got the mandarin? Hi, Teresa. Thank you. 7522 for you, Jalen, on that one, and then we'll find out who Spencer had getting that Spinel. So De Montwood's still here. Diamonds are verifying because we got more than one in the diamond ring, so that's good news there. And this is the 61 point in De Montwood. You see what it does? And do you see how it's like, look at that. When that maybe just needed that little pop right up to your eye to see that 61 point, almost 2/3 of a carat, round brilliant De Montwood that gives you, look at this, what we call the Stardust Mounting. It's all the white diamonds are burnished into the band, so it's really easy to wear, but it still gives you a really spectacular look in your diamonds. It really fills up the whole band, really. Side to side and then around the edges, gives you diamonds from every which direction. Don't forget, we still have a 2 carat 31 oval blue wing black D that's hanging out up there as well. And that's a really good stone. And, you know, it's tougher sometimes to get that powerful color out of a stone that's not, you know, massive in size, but it's doing them right there. That's our 231. Yes. Black diamonds by the yard. And we do only have the rose, right? And the Mahenges too. We got some late arrivals today. Who am I competing against today? Some good games? Yeah. I know. We've got, okay, rose gold. So it is only rose gold available on the black diamonds by the yard? Okay, because I don't want to show you something that's not available. So here's the rose gold diamonds by the yard, and then we'll go grab the Mahenge as well, give you another look. This is the only option, and I do only have one, correct? Just one on the rose gold. And by the way, that was item number 762, and that's going to be $399. 5 individual black diamonds, set in bezels, all the way, well, dotting throughout, really 3/4 the way around your adjustable necklace. And it's only one in rose gold for $399. So that's my last one there. I'm going to go grab that Mahenge before they take it to shipping. And what do we have left on the Mahenge now? We still have a yellow? Yellow, white, and rose? Okay. One of each. Okay. So here's the Mahenge. This is for our late arrivals today. This was item number, wow, this is the big one. This is item number 8221. This is only my second Mahenge by the yard. These are the round brilliant cuts. You get over a carat of Mahenges. This was on earlier and very, 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 very popular. I thought the yellow gold had sold out, but someone switched. So now we have one yellow, which was very popular. We have one white, and we have one rose gold remaining, or two rose gold remaining. This is our Karat 06. Your operators will let you know this is the adjustable with the lobster claw. So we have upgraded your clasp here. That is our major Karat 06 in Mahenges, and that one is only $599 for the Mahenge Spinels. This is not the pear shape that we did before. We actually have here 9 different round brilliant stones that are a larger stone weight, and then you have that beautiful bezel that just links them every inch or so away around your neckline. So that's only $599, and call and check now what's available. So one left in rose on the black diamonds. That is part of our $399 deal for the black diamonds, and that's only $599 for the Mahenge Spinels, and I'll show them up close as well so you can see how these Mahenges look. When you see it up close here, you can see how they're set and how bright and beautiful and neon they are, and how pinky red that they also are. $599. And then we still have herringbones if you need those too. So top of the hour is almost here. We're about 20 seconds away, and we've got a last call on everything, basically. Everything you've seen in this first hour. Besides our 33 karat 60 Tanzanite pendant, that's here, and also that yellow diamond with Paraibas, which we have yet to put a price tag on, but you better believe it's going to be a good one. So make sure you stay with us to see that for our late arrivals. And let us know if you have requests as well. We'll take requests, anything that you'd like to see again. So last call, Mahenges or black diamonds by the yard. Here's the black diamond and rose gold one more time on the hand here so you can see what that's all about. Yes. Okay, so the black diamond piece, is rose gold okay with them, Allison? That one's sold out then. So I'll just welcome everybody to the show because our black diamonds by the yard are sold out. And then we still have the Mahenges for you. Do you want the Mahenge? The Mahenge at $599 is, it's kind of must-have territory because you're going to want that beautiful like pop of hot pink. You're going to really want to have that. Just a nice way to kind of spice up your wardrobe, even if you're not wearing pink, right? It really kind of goes with everything. The Mahenges have that pinky red quality, so it's our last call. And then we've got wheels coming up, more in the wheel front. We've got our last look at our 2 carat diamond rings. They've been popular always here, but we're going to bring you a 2 carat last call wheel. They're that kind of illusion design where we put a lot of diamonds together and it tends to look like you've got just one big one. Those are coming up in about 30 minutes. Also, we have a really important fawn diamond I want to share with you, and maybe we should start the hour with something that is a little sea life for you. We have a really pretty seahorse, and it's done with turquoise. And we didn't just put in one. This has got some substance to it, and if you love, I think so many of us, whether we're lucky enough to, live near the ocean or not, I think that there is something very romantic about being by the sea. And maybe it reminds you of a vacation or a honeymoon or something where, again, if you've got just, maybe you don't get there as often as you'd like. I mean, these are really, jewelry can kind of take us places and kind of fulfill a mood, right? And that's what really style is all about. And that's what this is, really bringing you something that, I'll tell you, it's got substance to it. It's got a heavy weight to it, but it's done in diamonds and it's so intricately done. These are really tough to create because when you're working with precious metals and diamonds and color, it's sometimes tough to get into really finite details. This is achieved, and it's item number 8270. So we'll start by showing you up close what this looks like, and then you'll see it from a distance. It's fabulous. It really is. And I know we had some of those outside designers. Oh, look at this. The detail is what gets me every time. Look how amazing this is. From that, I don't know, what stands out first is that really large bezel set diamond in the eye. It's item number 8270. And then you've got, of course, 3 beautiful round Sleeping Beauty stones that are 1 carat 60. And remember, this is the end of our week here. So get requests in. Let us know what you'd like to see. If you want to check on availability of anything that we've had over the last couple days or weeks or what have you, do it today. And this is so special. And yet you've got a hidden veil behind right where I'm holding it there. And you can see every which detail is different, right? There's texturing between the turquoise that's different, then the fin, then the tail, then the spine area, then the details of the pave, and then the bezel with the eye. It is so spectacular. Let's give you a look from a distance and also remind you that there's 28 points in diamonds here as well. And you can get any gold color too. So if that's nice, because I know the last time I had a couple of seahorse designs, they were smaller. and they weren't necessarily, you know, done with the very, very best in turquoise, certainly. And they were really just, again, about whatever color gold they were in. So it was a little more limiting. This is where you get your choice of. So you could even get a rose gold choice here and have that. But look at this, really great size, little over 1.5 inches, top to bottom. And wow, that's just a spectacular piece, isn't it? Great designer style here, really, really well done. We can just, you know what, and there's a good size bail. So definitely diamond by the yard appropriate. If you had my, let's see, I'm trying to think what size millimeter those turquoise by the yard I had. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if that'll work because those are pretty big. But, you know, any of our diamonds by the yard are going to work, or your favorite chain, or I don't know, somehow my mind is going to the Mahenge and thinking how pretty that actually would be with turquoise and the hot pinks of the Mahenge. So, you know, feel free to mix it up with your chains you use to give it a different look. But this is not going to be, wow. Okay, what I'm going to do here really quickly, since it's our top of the hour, is I'll make it a little specialty in the price, and we'll go real, real low. Look at that. There's that bail we were telling you about, and it's really well done with the detail. I would love to see it in the yellow. I just have this white gold here, but feel free. You can imagine we see a lot of turquoise and yellow gold. We know that's a favorite. You've got that option. But how is this possible? This price is not going to be $34.99. I would fully expect a bigger personality piece with that kind of quality turquoise and diamonds. It does look like more diamond weight, doesn't it? Maybe that's where I'm thrown here. It does, because you have the, do we want to check that? Because, okay, better yet, don't check it. Don't check it. I don't want them to come out and tell me there's 60 or 70 points in diamonds and then have to retool the price tag. Because I'm looking at the big one and then the pave all the way down the back, and you know that's 1.5 inches in length, so it's not a petite piece, and yet it's not $3,000 either. Come on in, seahorse lovers, or just, again, you don't need, I know people think about, you know, our folks that live coastal and, you know, the coastal kind of environment, but you can be totally landlocked, and I think really maybe that's where, who needs it, right, is those people that dream about being by the ocean and being at the beach and going on that exotic vacation and, you know, hanging out in the coral reefs and seeing amazing creatures like this. It's not going to be $3,000. It's not going to be I'm not even making it $2,000 or $1,999. I'm really would like to encourage you to think about this piece with the detail, the unique factor, and we'll make it a lot better than 19. This is really good. And it's substantial. And I think try it because you're going to love it. And then the more you love a piece that you think you might wear more sparingly, and then you realize, no, I love it. And so you end up wearing it more often than not. Those are what I think these designer pieces really become, are those big favorites in the collection that just are the conversation pieces. It's not even $19.99. It's not even, I'm looking at my lowest here at $18.88. We got to do better. We got to make this a Sunday to remember here and go lower than even $18.88. I'm just going to try something. I'll give it 60 seconds. Nobody's on the phone lines yet for it, which means you are wide open to take advantage of this, and I hope you do. Because instead of being $18.88, I'm going to drop the price down to $999. And that obviously makes no sense. That's intentional. That's what it's all about, to get it for $999 and have 1.5 inches in gold, 3 beautiful separate round turquoise that are substantial in size, and then and they're Sleeping Beauty as well. And then you've got the diamonds, which I really got to believe is more than 28 points, but hey, take advantage of the moment here. The opportunity in that price tag at $999, it is fantastic. And it really, really looks special, doesn't it? So that'll be available for you. We got 60 seconds with that one. We're still taking pieces off the wheel. I know a lot of people are asking about those. We've still got, how are we doing on pink Spinel necklaces? Anything left? Those have got to be close to sell out on those pink Mahenge Spinel, the pinky red, neons of Mahenge. Loving that last call on a $5.99 by the yard piece. And then we have more on the way. I might just get to that Fawn Diamond. So many requests for larger Fawn Diamonds lately. I've got a new one. I know this was set aside. Private collection piece, and we've got a new one to show with you. Oh, and also 10 karat Tanzanite lovers, I got a big deal on a one only 10 karat pluser in a pear shape. Make sure you're staying with us for that one if you want a big stone, small price. Okay, next up, call me on that one. We got to keep rolling. We got a lot to do today, lots to show you. There's even a Paraíba. Of course, we had the Paraíba with the yellow diamond, but we also have a Paraíba ring that's new. It's been a while since we've seen a new Paraíba, but this is what I want to show to you. Oh, look at this. Oh, the essence. I want to just explain to you something. I am the one who got to name this collection meaning there was no name of Fawn, F-A-W-N. That was not the name that the miner came up with. He doesn't care about stuff like that. He cared about every single one he found, putting it aside. This was an Argyle miner. That is now a closed mine. It's been 2 years almost. We're a month away from not celebrating, but marking 2 years since it closed. When I've told you guys that there are not, the 1 carat fawns are gone, and you're disappointed and you're going, oh, really? I missed them. And are you sure? And did you look? I've been relaying your requests and need, as I always do, because every day I'm working with, our buyers and our ownership and our designers, and quite frankly, they're all in one. It sounds like a big operation. It's like 3 people, right? That's how we operate. We're keeping it. And a lot of people ask how we do the values. We do. That's a big part of it, right? It's a small operation that we have. We're really like your family jeweler, but we're just happen to be on TV, so we can reach a lot of people in the far stretches of the country that may not have like big city access, right? Or not maybe have somebody who's in the jewelry business. So this is where we are your friends and family in the business. And I have convinced, because you're probably seeing that fawn has something special going on. A Fawn Diamond, by the way, is a collection, a small collection that we worked with the original miner. He was the miner at the Argyle mine. He mined some of the most important pink diamonds in the world. This man has cred, major, major diamond credentials. And he stays private. All I can tell you is that he was the miner, a miner, not the, there were many. He was the miner who actually had the foresight that he understood when he was mining fabulous collectible fancy diamonds. He understood that when there was a color combo like this that was champagne and pink, he had them put aside. He's the one that saved them all. And whether it was a 20-pointer, a half carat, a 1 carat, or what was our largest, maybe a 2.5 ever, and he put them aside. And then years later, and it was actually before the Argyle mine closed, which is kind of amazing. He'd want them back now. He didn't even know, by the way, when I last talked to him, he said, I had no idea. Because that was my question. I said, did you know when you were mining there like 5-6 years ago, did you know that it was so imminent as far as the closure? And he said, no, I had no idea. It wasn't really until the beginning parts of 2020 that we realized it, because it's not an exact science. There's no way to ever predict the gem world, right? Mining and Mother Nature can be a little bit unexpected, right? And there's always surprises, and you just never know. So he didn't even know that when he was mining, and quite frankly, I think he probably, looking back in hindsight, would have liked to kept these a little bit longer, because the value's been going sky high on color. But this is a champagne pink combination, but certain stones, of course, there can be different ratios. And certain stones are gonna show you more of one color than another. But this stone in particular, we plucked out of the, this went from the miner to the ownership, and made a beeline to the private collection. We have brought it out for you because there has been such a demand with nothing to accommodate you. And so I said, and I've been advocating for weeks, we need to bring out another stone if you have one, because I know how these, they're collectors like we all are. They know the good stuff. They love the good stuff. They're not in this business to, just make jewelry. They're in it for the passion of it, because a true love for gems and a love for jewelry really spawned from that. And this is, you'll notice, it is a 1 carat. It is so much pink, and that's why we also added pink diamonds to the side. So I had to explain that, because honestly, a lot of you are going, you've been out of pink or fawn diamonds for a long time, especially in the 1 carat size. They're always the ones that go first. Take a look. We've made them affordable, and that's really something we probably also should have never done, but this is such a standout stone, and you can probably see it there on your screen. 8242 is the number. It's a 1 carat oval. It's got the beautiful fancy pinks on the side as well, which you see there. 2 pink diamonds, they're round brilliants actually, set within that split shank. Then you have your main center stone, that's your main event, and that's gonna be all set in the middle of 2 halos in a rose gold setting. The rest is white gold. And how about some side diamond weight of 8 points in the pink and 117 in the white. So all around a very, very, very special piece, right? And I can't wait to show it to you, but beyond that, show it on the hand and give you the great deal, because for those that are sitting back going, if that's a private collection stone, that's probably a little bit more pricey than I'm looking to be in. We are gonna make this a deal for you. And as a matter of fact, instead of just saying, here's the price, take it or leave it, okay, do I even want to say this? Because it says $79.99. But instead of just saying $79.99, how about we do something a little bit wild for you? Give you an opportunity, and I don't know, we still got to figure out how many people are here and all that good stuff, and give you a moment, because I know how many of you have wanted this. And it doesn't seem fair to just say, okay, first caller to say $79.99 and it's yours. So here's what we'll do instead. I want to give you an opportunity. I know it's early in the show still, and I know that we have a lot of late arrivals on Sunday. We have a lot of late arrivals. We have some early departures because everyone's got busy things going on. So we appreciate you being here. And by goodness, if you just joined us about 13 minutes ago to check in and see what's happening, here's what's happening. A true vault stone, a true rarity, a true beauty. And it's not going to be $79.99. I'm going to put on the auction block, and I know it's way too early to do that, so wish me luck. But it's not going to be $79.99 anymore. That could be your buy it now, or we can just put a really low open on it and get everybody involved and get everybody a chance and let everybody have a moment here to really get the opportunity to have a full 1 carat. And you see all the pinks. That's so pink. We added actual solid pinks to the sides of it, so you get the whole collection. And watch this. Instead of, I mean, I kind of like the idea of, you know, $4,500 to open. Think that's going to do it. $4,000 to open might get us a couple of bidders. $3,500, then it's going to be wild. But instead of $3,500, we're going to start, and this is a 1 carat fancy color. And a lot of you know this or have heard this. A lot of times we have Fawn Diamond collectors who have collected them from the early days. They took it to their gemologists, their appraisers, their jewelry people, like their jewelers, right, who have been working with them for years. And they asked for an evaluation, and people say, it's pink, right? It's a pink diamond. There's that special blend that makes it so unique. I almost find that in different lights, it can look either more champagne or more pink. And then to add the pinks with it and add that rose gold accent is really, really stunning. And it's not even $3,500 to open. Let's go $3,000 to get it started right here, right now. Take a look at that. And that'll be $3,000 with 60 seconds to get it going on a 1 carat. Plus you get, do we even add it all up yet? No, but you're getting, think about this, 125 in side diamonds. I mean, yeah, I'm putting them all together here, but 225 in total weight. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. HB, Herringbone, MBTY, Mahenge by the yard. Thank you. All right, so here we go. So all that recapping, and we still have the same quantity left. Okay, so guys, recapping, and black diamonds are sold out. So, okay, so no open on this one, 30 seconds remaining. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Anybody want to get it going? I love those bigger pinks on the side too. That really makes it, doesn't it? Really a good look there. Nice to have something really specialty. I love that you're getting 2 1/4 carat total weight. Here's what it looks like. You know what? Before we even try it on, and I know there's a blank increment up there, so we can probably do like, I don't know, $20, something like that, $20 bill. This is what I'm going to do. We're not starting at 3 because I have no starting bid at 3. Simple as that. And is it because there's nobody out there within the sound of my voice that likes the ring? Probably not. I think there's probably somebody who likes it, right? I mean, I never know. That's kind of why I do these too, is partially selfish reasons to kind of get a feel for who's with us. So it just kind of helps me kind of get a feel, a lay for the land here today on a Sunday. $3,000 we're not going to do. I will keep on going, and please come in early because you never know. Sometimes it's a one and done auction these days, and that might really, really, really be special. Because if there's no competition, well, guess what? You just scored an extra, extra, extra deal. Because this is not going to be $3,000 or $2,900 or $2,800 or $2,700. I know what we do in diamonds. We have them every day. I'm up here showing you white 1 carat fancy diamonds all the time. But even if it's a more commonplace champagne, cognac, we've had orange diamonds, I've had yellow diamonds, I've had pink diamonds, I've had blue diamonds in 1 carat. We've had all of those. I've had white diamonds. They're never this price. Even back when we started bringing them, back before that Argyle mine was shut down, all of that's going on. Think about it. This is a 1 carat exactly. It's from the ownership collection. I won't go $2,700 or $2,600. Let's start at 25. Just see if anybody's out there. $2,500 on a 1 carat alone. Loose would not happen. Then you've got another carat 25 around it, and we'll give it 60 seconds once more. Let's see what we got. I hope so. I hope we're going to get some interest or some excitement or somebody thinking about a big Fawn Diamond when maybe I was wrong, or maybe everybody gave up on me thinking I have asked her 100 times if they'll ever have another 1 carat, and my answer has been no for a long time. Here it is, and that's where, again, hope it's not too late, but we've got this really, really rare collector stone out of the vault for you, set in this great mounting, and or it's just too early for an auction. or it's too late. I don't know. But 35 seconds left on that one, and let's see what we got. If anything, otherwise, it looks like I'm going to have to plan a contingency here. We've got, okay, stud earrings, big Tanzanite, diamond bangles. Oh, the diamond wheels coming up in about 10 minutes. So we'll have that at the bottom of the hour at that halfway point of the show. Bring that on out for you. But here's your last call. No open on that one. Well, I waited too long, I guess, it wasn't my fault. I tried. It just took a lot of arm twisting to get management to release that stone. So that's why it took some time. And now they'll be happy. They're probably applauding me right now for not getting the open because they're like, thank goodness we get our stone back. All right, coming up, let's get to our, do we want to do a bangle or should we just blow out that yellow diamond with the Pata Ibas? They do have a big emerald that's new today. We've got a great looking wheel of Tanzanite that's over 9 carats. Oh, but I wanted to show you this 10 carat Tanzy here. All right, do we have an open? Oh, well, wouldn't you know it? Let's do this. We just got the open. Do you know who it is yet? We'll find out. Guess what? We've got the open at the very literal last second. So I'm going to give it a final call right now. We're not waiting. It is a $20 advance. $20 increment, that you don't see. Not appropriate for given how low we are. And would you believe this? And I don't just say this for effect. This is literally under our own cost. The idea is starting so low, because you're thinking, why would she ever start under cost? I did that to try and get a lot of activity and a lot of bidders. I thought for sure we'd have a lot of bidders at 3. We didn't. It would have been normal to think 3,500 would have got it started. It didn't. So now crashing down to 25, and guess what? We have 1 bidder only. That's not good. So here we are in last call. We're going to give it 2 minutes because it's been up there. It's had reductions in the open by long ways, and now we just need to sell it. So all you need to do is dial in. It's a power auction. We're giving it 2 minutes, and it sells in 2 minutes. And just like we just saw with that open, there's a lot of extra delay these days, so please don't wait. It's only $20 in advance to get you in. We're not even asking $100 or $50 more, so that, I think, is an incentive as well, that if you were just a little late on that open because Virginia's got it, you're okay. I'm looking at the cost, and I want to cry. It's not, after all the begging and pleading I did, I'm just thinking just kind of out loud here, all the begging and pleading I did to get this stone released and get it set in jewelry, and now this is happening. And I'm literally having to sell the ring under our own cost because that's a carat 25 around it. There's $225 in total. Let's give it 2 minutes and we sell it. And dial early, please, because there is a delay and a delay. There are 2 delays now stacked on top of each other to get you in. And so I'm still not even used to it yet. It's been a couple weeks with this new system and I'm not used to it. But I'm reminded of it every day, is that there's an extra delay, which simply just means if you want a really good shot of getting in, you got to call really quickly within that 2-minute time frame to be sure that you're in. And Spencer, you're not on this one. And then what about, let's see here, Allison, nope, not on this one. Thinking about it, let's see, we've got 90 seconds. Let me try it on again. Remember, you're getting $225 total. It breaks down 1 carat in the center, 8 points in the pink. There are only 4 round brilliants, so 4 stones in total. You see them there? Graduated and then set within the split. And then you have another 117 in white diamonds. Oh my goodness, $225 total. And we're at $2,500, minute and 2 seconds left. This is not a good sign. This is very ominous. I'm looking for auspicious, not ominous, please. Oh my goodness, 50 seconds. Let's find out if anybody else wants to come on in. We got 45 seconds remaining. Don't wait. Do not wait. Do not wait. And then let me know what requests you have too, because we're already approaching that halfway mark of the Sunday here. I don't want you to miss it. Oh, I don't want you to miss a thing. Stay with us. 90 minutes, it'll fly when we got this kind of lineup. We've got the best of the best in jewelry to show you also. I'm just thinking about a Wonder Ring, how beautifully that shape overall would pair up with a Wonder Ring or 2. So if you do like, you know, really going, if you're thinking, what, there's 225 already, I really got to add more diamonds, you can. You could. You absolutely can. And I'm all for that. I'm not a believer that you can have too many diamonds. I really don't believe there is such a thing. All right. Let's give it a clock. Oh, no. Oh, did it? Okay, never mind. Is the clock gone? It's gone already? How mad would everybody be if I gave it another clock? 60 seconds. No, 30 seconds even. I need more time. Do we have 25-20 or more? Anybody at 20? Jalen, do I dare ask? Are you on this one? 2520? Do we have 2520? Yes, no, officially, you got it? No, I was just kidding about the clock. They'll hate me. Sold, congratulations, that's gone. Thanks for amusing me though, Tony. I mean, I could use it, but here we go. On to, well, I don't know, Tony, did you see me drooling earlier on this? Yeah, it was, yeah, I know. Did you see me wiping away drool before the show? Did you catch that? I was like, no, that's so gross. What am I doing? Who is this girl? The role of Lauren Blair, TVON host, will be played by an understudy today. Her alter ego, somebody else. I got to show you the item number here because this is going, well, it's not going to be here long, I'll tell you that. Can you believe this stone? This is the one I was referencing earlier when I said there's a really big stone for a really small price. It's this ring. Oh my goodness. 8334. 8334 is going to be a 10 carat 29. Hang on, I got a fingerprint on it. I was working on that earlier too. Let's try it on too while we're at it. Oh, I hope it fits. It does. It's a 1029. Sorry, I'm admiring it. Okay, I'll let you see it now. It also has a carat 50 in diamonds. This is a take on the signature style, but obviously that is not the standard size. We had to custom make the signature styling to accommodate this very large stone, and it's our 1029 Tanzanite. Be still my beating heart. Pear shape, gorgeous. Color, saturation, beyond. Carat and a half in diamonds, you better believe it. And there's only this one, and you know, I'm going to show you some bigger stones later. I've got some 14 and 15 carats. But if that's going to be too large for you, here's the way you go about it. Let's show you the inside. There's that under gallery too. All finished on the inside, and it is now time to get this one a fabulous home. And it's not going to be long because there's only one, and you know what to do, but I got to show you. That's why it's going to be comfortable. So for anybody who's saying, oh, it's a big piece, is it going to be comfortable? The answer is, oh, yes. And you can even change the gold color if you want to. Change it if you want. But $89.99, that's not the price. I have one. Let's blow it out, and you guys are going to do the math, and you're going to think to yourself, wow, that's the best per carat price I've seen it at TVON. For, remember, the best out there in the world, not just the best here or the best on TV or the best in this, you know, North American continent. No, the best in the world. There is only one source. And this is all, again, having hookups with miners, as we just saw with the Fawn Diamond. And now what we see with the Blue Wing Block D, it's a hookup. Like, it matters. There's a lot of businesses like that, right? It's like who you know. You know somebody. You know somebody's going to help you out with that. You need a car. You need legal advice. You need whatever, right? You always got somebody, right? We are that connection in, but nobody else has those connections we do. And it's going to be, you know what, blow it out, make it easy, $39.99 first caller. That's it. And you can calculate it all day long like I have, because I'm thrilled to say that that's one of our strongest values per carat level. Plus you're getting a carat and a half in diamonds, plus you're getting that ultimate saturation, plus you're getting the red flash galore, and you get that 10 carat plus, which of course is a threshold that should actually boost the price, not lower the price. So very, very exceptional stone there with all the reds, and that is $39.99. 30 seconds on that one. I just love again, the comfort factor built in. So even though it's a large ring, the signature mounting balances it. The diamonds, you can see how that's wider pave on the sides. That's even wider than our typical signature mounting that holds an oval. So that's really well done. You've got these wider sides to it. So it really just creates this beautiful way it sits for being a large ring comfortably on the hand. And for a 10 carat 29, you guessed it, that is my lowest per carat price. And if you're Sunday and you're going, low, it's like the phrase goes, easy like Sunday morning. Don't make me do math. That's $388 a carat. That's $388 a carat if I don't charge you for the carat and a half of VS diamonds or the gold or the labor or the fact that it's a $2,300 a carat stone when it's so quality out there and about. So that's the way I would do it. $39.99, $388 a carat. That's my best value in Tanzanite. I mean, I just, not to ruin a surprise or anything, but my 14 and 15 carats, actually 14 and close to 15 carats on a wheel later, are not that per carat price. So let's see who's got it. Of course, congratulations again on the Fawn, and then let's see what is coming up next, because that one is going to be a done deal. And then don't forget, we have the 3360 in the pendant as well, which is that emerald cut pendant we saw earlier. But it's almost time for our diamond wheel, so let's jump into it. We've got those diamond pieces that are all 2 carats or greater, and that's going to be right now. So let me know, Virginia, if you've got that one. Sounds like that's verifying, and then we will move right along. Get ready, because this is one of my, well, I love these rings, and I think we all collectively have, but it is the last time we're going to see them. And the good news is I've got a markdown for you, and I know so many of you own these already, so I'll try to make this brief, because a lot of you not only have seen them, but you love them and own them, and that's fabulous. But here's what we have, and this might be my favorite in the last here. It's almost like an Art Deco vintage style here, but again, no estate jewelry here. We only offer brand new. So take a look at this. I just love taking that all in, because what we're looking at is over 6 carats in diamonds. Each ring has slightly over 2 carats in diamond weight. And this is not some illusion like we see out there where you see a lot of little stones put together and they're so quality. Remember, they're still VS. So whether you want the 215 round design, whether you want this Art Deco elongated cushion cut design, and you see how massive the diamonds are in the middle, that's a 205 in the middle, total weight we're talking about. And then you have the pear shape over here on your right, that's going to be a 201. So all 2 carat plus. These are my Diamond Diva rings here, no doubt about it. And it's just, look at that. Isn't that special? These are just, you know what else? They're classics, right? This is that right hand ring, that middle finger ring, that even index finger. They're large enough where you can really wear them anywhere, probably but the pinky or thumb, because they've got that size to them. But they're very, let's look at it this way. They also give you a look like it's one bigger stone. When you see these on the hand individually, it'll look like one huge pear shape, one huge round, one huge cushion cut. But there's all of these still, there are still significant sizes individually. They're VS diamonds, and they're all round brilliance, but it's so intricate the way they're done, because there are multiple sizes of stones. This is what gets so complex as a designer, and when you start designing jewelry, and then that's great, because a lot of jewelers will joke, they're bench jewelers, and they go, yeah, you're the designer, and you clearly haven't made jewelry on a bench because you've got all these crazy things you want that aren't achievable. I feel like that's probably what some bench jewelers said, and then they said, okay, let's give ourselves a challenge. Because when you look at the way they're put together as like there's bigger, smaller. There's a bridge here. That's a bridge design. You've got a taper band over here that is still wide, but it tapers towards the center. Then you've got what looks like antique vintage, except if it was antique or vintage, you'd probably have rose cut diamonds, because that was before they had Tolkowski cut, ideal cut round brilliance, and then you're getting no sparkle or no fire, so it's best to get the round brilliance. That is where you see there's all these different sizes, setting components that make this, quite frankly, for lack of a better term, a nightmare to put together if you're a jeweler, but it's so effective when it's complete. And yet there's very little, no matter which design or style you choose, that's not covered in diamonds. And that's so impressive, and it is our last call. One more thing to add up to that banner there, Tony, is that it's also our last call on these. They're also available in any gold color. So if you are, obviously the white gold behind the white diamonds really lets the diamonds shine, but yellow gold, there's very little gold surface area. So yellow gold and rose gold will look fantastic as well if that is your preference. So don't hesitate, and let's make sure we get you the greatest value, because they're here while they're here, and when they're gone, and I have a very limited quantity to go around, like literally 1 and 2 of each. So that's why I'm going to leave it to you guys to call early, because you're going to definitely want to be a part of this when they're no longer going to be, look at this, the new prices on them. Because remember what I was telling you earlier, these were made some time ago. They were a huge success when they sold back in the day for $29.99. Today they're supposed to be $49.99. So just a heads up, I'm actually going lower. We're going backwards from where we've been, and these have always been popular, and so keep that in mind. But today, $49.99, I'll actually show you, it's on all the bags here. And I did not write this, although I like our little, I feel like it's fall when we went from a red to a maroon pen. That's fashion. You know, Sharpie, but make it fashion. And then here we go, $49.99. So there are your 3. Those are the today prices. They all started at over 11,000, well, 11,000, 9,600, 9,800. Good thing we're getting away from that. We're going the right direction here, because instead of $49, they used to sell for $29.99. They're not that price, because look at the individual sizes, especially in the round and in the cushion cut back here. You have really, really large individual sizes there through the middle. Same here with the pair, just not as large as right here or right here. But this is where, again, you're really deciding shape. What do you like? Do you want more elongated or less? Do you want a bridge or not? Do you want pear because you love pear? It's really whatever you want, and honestly, you could get all three, and they look so different. Even though they're all diamonds, they look different enough in their shape and on the hand that you could get all three and be happy. But they're not even going to be $29.99. These will fly out of here. This is going to be quick, 60 seconds probably when we get this price, but believe it or not, and for those of you that paid more, forgive me. We just got to make sure that what we have that's already made up just exceeds value that we did whenever that was, a long time ago when these debuted. And so therefore you're not spending $24.99 today. You're not spending even $2,000 today. We're already under $1,000 a carat. That does not happen with VS Diamonds. It just doesn't. And then, wait a minute, you're going under $2,000, under $1,999. Watch this. It's really, again, going to be about who can dial in first, because if yours goes out the door, probably best to choose a second choice because they are that limited. It's what we have. If they come back, holiday season, even if that's just a month from now, 2 months from now, end of the year, expect them to be $49.99 because that's where VS Diamonds and gold go. And these are all bigger rings. So for my diamond divas out there, these are your rings. Take any one you want. It's our lowest price we can do. It's our lowest price even from before. And it's not $1,899. Take a look, pick your shape, and let's do them. Also pick your color and your size, but not even making them $1,899 today. They're $1,888 a ring. Yes. The blue wing on the hand. Point down. You got it. I joke about that all the time and people think I'm crazy, and then it happens and I try it on one way so it's upright to you guys, and somebody will call and say turn it around. So there it is. And that's why I usually am better about it. I usually show you both ways on a pear shape, but I don't know. I always think upright to you guys. It's like when you model a watch on TV, you have to put it on backwards so that it's upright to your viewers. See, I'm ready. I'm ready for the big time, you know? But here we are. There it is, pointing down. So it's a wide. Do you want the measurement too, Virginia? No? Okay. So that's just like, what does it look like point down? Well, there it is. All right, so let me know. And let's start trying these on. Which one should I try on first, Antonio? Okay. And which one would you like me to buy for you? For your customer. The center? What do we think? Antique, vintage, elongated? Okay, that's a 205. 2310 is the number. Take a look. There it is. 2310. Thank you. Who got the blue wing? It's beautiful, Renee. You'll love it. Thank you so much, Renee. Okay, so that's the elongated cushion, kind of, I call it a cushion, right? I mean, compared to the pear shape in the round that we have. And then it's got this, oh, wait, there's more on the sides here. Triangle, then more diamonds. So diamonds down the band, triangle on the sides, this elongated platform, this I would say largest individual stones that you have, that's the 2 carat 05 total weight. Now you actually get more diamond weight overall with the round, 215 on the round. So here's that cushion cut again. Here's the round. These look smaller. Yeah, a size 7, that is not. Yeah, I don't know why they put 7 on here when it's like a 4, but that's why I'm here to help you. That's going to be, again, size it to your size that you need. We do all that for you, so just tell us what you want. But that's the one that's got the largest diamond weight overall. That's the 215. That's actually a bridge. So when you look at it from the side, not only does it have this big platform that kind of just looks like you're wearing one big round, doesn't it? Because you do have really big stones there, but then you've got the double row running underneath. So last call, 60 seconds. Let me know who's got what. Jalen, do you have any questions on this wheel? Or Virginia's on the Tanzanite. So Allison, do you have any questions on this wheel before we wrap it up? And then the pear shape going on the hand, this is the 201. That is the smallest diamond weight, but it's not small. And that's also a tiny size, but at least it's a 5, so I can get it kind of close to the ring finger for you. Because like I said, they're best for ring finger, middle finger, index finger, but you make the decision on how you want it sized. Yeah. Round going out. They like the big carat weight, and let me know what color. And we'll count down the round. That's the 215 carat weight. We'll walk you through again. Here are your total diamond weights that you're getting. The pear shape has the 201 weight. The middle, which is that kind of elongated Art Deco style, kind of vintage look, that's 205. In your total diamond weight, this is your largest diamond, right over here rather. That's your largest diamond weight. That's 215. Yes. Oh, I might. Yeah, I think that was on Friday, Jalen. Did they say Friday? Oh, they did? Who got it? I think I do have it up here with me. If I don't, we'll find it. Who was it? Marilyn. Marilyn from where? I've got it. Wonderful. Hi, Marilyn. Well, did she want to see it up close and on the hand? You got it. Let me start with it on the hand here, and then as soon as we clear those diamond rings, Marilyn will show it up close. Isn't it a beauty? That was a jaunite. It was a Congo tourmaline. It had a golden, almost like golden peach, slight peach. Look at that. Marilyn, that ring on its way out. It's in the yellow gold, and it was the 1303, and congratulations on that one. And did she, no, those are big white diamonds on the side? Yeah. 23-point white diamonds on each side. So 46 in total there, 23 on that side, 23 on that side, both pear shapes. To go with your pear shape, jaunite in the middle, and then we'll show it up close. And then if you have any last minute questions on any of these large diamond rings, that is last call. $49.99 is what we expect to see going forward on the diamond rings. They're too classic to like retire. They're not going to be discontinued because they're always popular. And let's face it, there's still a value at $49.99. It's just today they're $18.88, so might as well save the money while you can. So there's our 215, here's our 205, here's our 201, and here's Marilyn's ring. Marilyn will have that right out to Illinois for you. See how on the hand from further away it looked more like yellowy, and now like yellow golden, and now it has almost like a little bit of a peachy golden color. It just, again, one of those tourmalines that might have a blend enough to where it kind of morphs for your lighting or your angle. And that's already spoken for. Just wanted to show it to her up close. What a great piece that is. And we'll give her a good look at the piece straight on, and then we'll take a good look at those pear-shaped diamonds that you have that are so incredibly, I mean, really VS diamonds at 23 points. I mean, that would actually be a lot more than we sold it for. So congrats. She picked it up from a Friday airing. So congratulations, and thank you again for shopping with us. And let's talk a little bit about how we doing. We got 20 minutes till the top of the hour. We do have a big blue wing that's new in a design. Also have some Roman numeral earrings that are very high-end designer. And then I did want to show you this Mahenge because it's new. And it's a big stone. It's a 1 carat 87. We know how much we love the Mahenges by the yard. Well, look at this ring. Who wants a nearly 2 carat Mahenge Spinel? Besides me. I love that color. It's so pretty. So I'm going to put those diamond rings aside, but you know to call them those diamond rings because they're not even completely sold out yet. Yeah, so you can still grab those 1888. Did you get one, by the way, Antonio? A diamond ring? She's going to call back. Wonderful. You're going to get a better deal tomorrow. You going to get a better deal tomorrow? Okay, he's not playing along today. What's going on? Did any fights go on last night? Was there a good fight last night? Nothing? There hasn't? Is it like they're off season? I'm talking about UFC, Tony. Not in here. We weren't here last night. What? It's like an off season? Did they kind of take a break? Because there's enough going on with basketball starting and football starting and baseball ending and all that and hockey starting. So kind of a busy time. Yeah. The diamond wheel. Measurement for the round. Okay, did you catch millimeter or, let me just do both. Millimeters and inches. How about we do both because we never know how people are comfortable. The diameter of the round is, whoa, it is 13.5 millimeters. That translates, remember there's about, when you guys, if you ever see millimeters, because most jewelry is measured in millimeters. So consider this as a guide. An inch that we're used to seeing, an inch, is approximately 25 millimeters. So that's always how you can kind of, because jewelry is generally measured in millimeters, stones are measured in millimeters. So it's a kind of a common way that we do our measurements. But look at this, it's over 1/2 inch in the diameter here that you have. And so again, what did I say, 13.5 millimeters? So yeah, right about there, because half of 25 would be 12.5. So that's why it's just right at, right around a 1/2 inch. So that's the diameter. I'm only wearing it on my pinky just because it's a size 4 or so. So that's what I wear there. So that's where it is. But again, probably better somewhere in this neighborhood. All right, so that's the round. So that's 1888. And yes. Okay, like they saw someone say vivid somewhere else? Okay, so vivid's just a description, and let's just, it was Renee, right? I think it was it Renee? Oh, it was someone else. I'm sorry, I don't think I got the pronunciation right. We're not sure? Okay, so for our caller who got the Tanzanite, I was told Renee, but it's maybe, did you say Rihanna? Like, do I know her? Does she sing? Is she gonna do that halftime show in February, that one? Because I know her. We haven't hung out in a while, but yeah, because she's busy now. She's got billionaire makeup lines and a baby and, a husband and all that kind of stuff, right? Am I getting that right? We don't know the pronunciation. All right, so I don't see it, so I'm not gonna guess because we're not sure. But the vivid that you might see somewhere else is just an adjective. Like I would say, this is pretty, or this is, you know, a descriptor, right? What really is going to define the actual locale, the geographic locale of a Tanzanite, is terms like block D. Block D is a certain block, as the name implies, of Tanzanite. Right now they're mining block C, that's all they have left. Our blue wing is from block D. I know some other folks have block D. I've always sold block D in my career, but blue wing, think of it like another level higher. It's a specific vein of a specific block. So we do explain this quite a bit, because we have new shoppers every day who have looked elsewhere and they've seen Tanzanites that are just called Tanzanites. They've seen, if you've shopped anywhere, you've probably seen block C. It's generally a lighter color. And then if you've seen block D elsewhere and they're calling it vivid, or sometimes I know there's been some other names used, I've heard, you guys have told me some other folks are using terms like blue spelled with maybe like a French kind of pronunciation or a French spelling, because they want to get confused with blue wing. Just rest assured that we are the only place that has blue wing block D. I always say maybe a customer of ours is selling it on Etsy or something. I don't know, but that's always a possibility. But it's got to have a very distinctive property, and that is a vivid saturation and a red to it to be actual blue wing block D. And to be honest with you, unless you're shopping at TVON, I can't guarantee you're going to get a block D or a blue wing block D. So hopefully that makes sense. Think of the blue wing as that very specific level, one vein, a lot more vivid and bright and neon than even your block Ds or whatever else they're being called. You can always ask somebody who you're shopping with what block it came from, right? Or what A it corresponds to, single A, double A, triple A, 4A, 5A, 6A is more on par with blue wing block D. So hopefully that helps. But take a look, we are the only ones. So unless TVON is in the corner of your screen there, you're not getting blue wing block D. Block D is out there, but not blue wing block D, and I know that's confusing to some, but you'll get the hang of it as you hang out with us. But this is a really special Mahenge. I just wanted to flash it for you because there's a great deal. 8291, and it is a carat 87. Still have diamond rings going out the door too, so don't miss out on those opportunities. And for our gal who asked about the measurement on the round, let me know if you have any more questions on that. But this is the 187, and it's on this bed of diamonds, which has 118 in diamond weight, and it's that solid. When you see it on the hand, it's going to go side to side, top to bottom, diamonds every which way. And that's really, really, really important. So you've got a great look there, and it's going to be one of those that usually when we get into that 2 carat range in Mahenges, they tend to go for about $8,000 or $89.99. This one's a deal today. It's brand new, and we just thought, let's bring it out, show you what we could do on a really specialty stone. Definitely has the pinks and the reds there, but you get such a larger quantity. We know the stone, also from Tanzania, by the way. Mahenge is the name of that little, we'll call it a source, right? One tiny, tiny, tiny bit of overall material was found or mined, and then all the crystal sizes were very small. So it's really tough. It's unlike other gems where it's really tough to get a 1 carat. It's really tough to get anything larger than that. This is almost 2. And yet it's not going to be 89 or 79 or 69 or even 59.99. And already, if we just go to like $49.99, we're virtually half of where it should be, but we're taking it a lot lower than even $39.99. The first caller can get the 187. I know they're limited. We know overall we have very few that are the big sizes, and that one's only $38.88. If you'd like that 1 carat 87 Mahenge, let's put it on the hand, and then do get requests in if you have them. Haven't had any besides the couple of requests from previous days here. So if you have any requests, anything you'd like to see, we are approaching the last hour of the show. And then also for my emerald lovers, we got a beautiful bright emerald. Let me try this one on very quickly for you. The Mahenge is wild. And now it tends to look even more red, doesn't it? And we call it neon because watch what it can do. It looks pretty awesome, pretty bright, and then you lessen the light, and somehow the color of the stone just got better. That is what neon, that's a descriptor, it's a gemological term. It is only truly applied to certain stones like blue wing block Ds. Paraibas come to mind, Mahenge Spinels. So $38.88 gets that one to you. We'll give it a last look and a 30-second clock. And then we're going to show you here a very, very special little Paraiba deal. Speaking of neon, we've got a Paraiba, just under 1 carat. We have Tanzanites, oh, and a museum wheel that has our best Zambaran, our best Mandarin, our best emerald, and our best opal all together on a wheel. And then also I mentioned these at the top of the show, best to show you because somehow, some way, our fabulous largest diamond earring we do is still here, and it's a 1 carat each, but it's a very high-end cut. We have emerald cuts that are matched and they're certified, and they're 1 carat individually right there, 1 carat. And the match in a screwback earring with a halo of diamonds right there. 1 carat each. How about that? Item number is 7641. Check this out. I mean, this is why we love emerald cuts, what they're doing right there. Sitting at this angle and able to give you not just bright white flash. How about yellow, green, blue, purple, red, orange? All of it. Every color of the rainbow, and each of those centers has a GIA cert because individually there's a 1 and a 1 and a 1, or 101. They're each VS2. They're each an H color, which is near colorless. And you can see right there, if they had browns or yellows, you would see it because they're in white gold with white diamonds on a white wheel. And so you get really high-end quality. It is the earring to own. This could be your everyday wearable, just beautiful, over-the-top style. I mean, over-the-top in the sense that you got a lot of quality there. But really, really accessible here because when you're buying white diamonds anywhere else, and we have 1 carats, every so often, just one in a ring, and it'll be 7,000 or 8,000. So it really baffles the mind why these started at $29,999, and because they're certified, that seems just about right for a TVON value. The truth is they are going lower. I'll just give you a quick peek at these certs because, it's up there, but I want you to see them here. So this is 1 cert because each diamond individual, right? Here's the 1 carat. There's, you can see it's got that GIA inscription. It's going to be that 1 carat even. This is the H color VS2, and that's going to be your clarity diagram. The other cert is going to be for the 101. And to be honest with you, I don't know which is which because they look identical, right? So 1 point is not going to make a visual difference, and I couldn't honestly tell you if it's left or right without actually weighing them in a scale. So here is the cert for the other stone, the 101 H color VS, and there's your clarity diagram on that one. So that what's important is they're matched, right? And they're matched for color and clarity, and that is important. So how about this? If anybody would like them today, treat yourself because it's an earring you're going to wear. It's rare because emerald cuts are more rare. They have to be a higher clarity, really. It's foolish to start cutting mediocre material and mediocre clarities in emerald cuts because it just shows off inclusions. That's why you really can't have too many to really give this the ideal look. And we're going to make it really, really affordable here for you because instead of $29,000 or $20,000 or even, watch this, they're not even $15,000, which is right where they actually, the lowest I could really imagine because when we do 1 carat, whether it's an oval, around, a cushion, not as important of a cut, by the way. But when we do a 1 carat in a ring, well, guess what? That's exactly where we'd see these because it's basically half of that's $8,000. That's what we would ask for a ring and a ring. This is the set of earrings and the screwbacks, which we can make regular posts, but on an earring this valuable, I'm going to recommend the screwbacks. As they are, we can even, if you absolutely, absolutely, absolutely would, like the post and, the friction back, we can do that. But they're a beautiful size. I'll show them on the ear. We'll give you the measurement, but you are getting over 3 carats total weight, and they're not 15, and they're not 14, and they're not even 13,000. And this is just how you move jewelry on a Sunday, right? End of the week, but the beginning of the month, and holidays are coming. So what a great earring this would be to give to yourself or a loved one. Take a look at this. This is the, that's not a small earring. Then we'll show you the measurement. Got the ruler right here. This is the overall because we got that halo. It's not just about that stone. Look at that. It's a 1/2 inch in total, top to bottom. Then we're going to put one on the ear for you. And yes, we're going lower than $13,999. And we're going better than even 13 or 12 or 11. This is a real big value. And I know it's not inexpensive, but you know what? When you consider what is going on in this earring, and the quality you have, and the emerald cutting, and the fact that they're GIA certified individually stones and they're 1 carats each, you know what? This is the deal of the day. That's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can really see that. And it's not going to be $11,000 or even, oh my goodness, not even $10,000 for that earring. And you get 2. When I say that earring, I mean the pair. We're doing them for $9,999. Take a look at them close up one more time. They will go $99.99 for an earring like that, where you get GIA certs on each one. And they're fabulous emerald cuts. There is just something special about an emerald cut for all the reasons we talked about, like the clarity, but it's really about that blinding effect that they give you with every little movement and turn they have. They give you that incredible wow factor. So try them if you love them. You got a money back guarantee, even on these really, important one-of-a-kind high-end items. So it's one to take advantage of. And then we have a request that just came in, right? And a couple of minutes ago, was it a pendant, Paraiba? Yes. Who was it? Nadine. Hi, Nadine. We've got your pendant right here. Oh, not a Paraiba. It's a Savarite, rather. I should probably look at the piece before I talk about it. We had a Paraiba the other day. That one sold, though. So let's show this one. Oh, and it's beautiful because it's 18 karat gold and bright, clean Savarite. So let me know on those $99.99. Those need to go. I'm not waiting for things to sell. Things are all going after I move on, so we can show you a lot of jewelry in our last hour here, as we've been doing for the first two. But Nadine, take a look at this. Item number is 5566, and that'll be our 109 Savarite. This is the Kenyan material. This is not the Marilani mint. This has got a little more, just a little more saturation than the minty greens. And it also has a 109 size. We've done it in all 18 karat white gold, and it has the diamond halo and diamonds in the bail at 26 points. And just in the white gold on this one. And Nadine, if you like it, call early. That one's $9.99. And then remember, we are just about 5 minutes away from a top of the hour. And oh, you know what else is here? You know who I thought of this morning, Joyce, when I saw this bangle? Kathy in New Jersey. I don't know if she's been hanging out with us lately, but I got to tell you, I thought of her. She may have this already. I have not this exact one, but I have a huge aqua in a huge bangle. And I've seen it a bunch, but I'm used to seeing it at $6,000 and more. We're going to bring it to you for a lot less. Take a look on the hand here at our Savarite pendant, just for a little size perspective. There's that Savarite from a distance. Let me pop in a ruler here so you can see a measurement on it. And we'll see who's got it at $9.99, but that's got to go. Look at that one. There it is, 3/4 of an inch, top to bottom, in that white, yellow, or rose. No, never mind, white gold only. Just said it. White gold only. I'm starting to think about the aqua already. I'm thinking about this aqua bangle. Getting very excited about an aqua that is huge, Sierra Santa Maria. Just the other day, we brought out by request some rings, and we had 3 at a time. And there was one request, we brought out 3 rings, and all 3 rings went. And because we had so many aqua lovers who I think really appreciate those beautiful, bright Sierra Santa Marias. So we'll get into our bangle next. Here's a close-up, our last close-up look at the Savarite. Let me know, Nadine, if that's what you're looking for, or if we can find something else. But that's a really good Savarite, super bright. My beef with Savarites is usually the Kenyan material just gets too dark. You know what I need to show? The yellow diamond with the Paraibas again. Got to show that. Okay, coming up. Haven't heard from Nadine, so let me know, Nadine. We'll help you out. Let's go to the aqua. I try to drink water so quietly because I had a customer a couple years ago say to me, I really, really don't like hearing you drink water. It's like, oh, wow. And I was so offended by it because I was like, oh, man, give me a break. You know, it's 3 hours. We don't get commercials or breaks or, co-hosts or anything. So I try to drink really quietly, and then I kind of choke. So bear with me. But here we go. This is really special. And I'm like, oh, man, I try to do it just once a show. Oh, some people, some people. It's item number 1959. Just had to show this. This is a mega, mega aqua. It's amazing the things that those of us in the public eye sometimes retain. Like, just sometimes, yeah, exactly. It's just weird. Most people are so nice, and then there's always, there's always one out there. So here's our 539 oval, and it's our Sierra Santa Maria with 34 points in diamonds. And let me get the fingerprint off of that one because I wanted to show you, look at the inside. This is all finished all the way through. And that's not just the front where it's whiter. They go ahead and finish it in the back as well. And then it's hinged in 2 figure eights. One is done, one is undone, because I'm about to try that on for you so you can really get a sense of the size. But we know Sierra Santa Marias don't usually have that size to them. And this is that really easy little button. You just press down, and then it's hinged, so it just aligns really, really well. And see, now I always get tripped up because I think that looks a lot bigger than a 5 carat 39 all day. I'm always curious, and I know it's not worth taking the stone out and putting it on a scale and then putting it back in, but I always just wonder if that could be a lot larger than it actually is, because it certainly visually has that effect, right? But you're getting the halo and diamonds around it at 34 points. It's in the white gold. Here's that little, do you see how I just pressed it down and it just opened up? And then you just slide your wrist right out of it, and then you're going to slide your wrist right in it, and then it just aligns, and you just press it closed. This is for an average size wrist, which I categorize between 6.5 and 7.5 inches. If that's what you typically wear in a line bracelet or a link bracelet, you're good to go here. It gives you plenty of room, and you can get like a couple fingers through it, and it just allows you to kind of, you know, go up or down the wrist a little bit if you want to. And it's only going to be, oh boy, it's just going to be this one, and I've seen it so long for $59.99 that I thought it's too pretty to stay in a vault, but maybe it's just too pricey to get a home, so let's just do what we do. Bring it on out, bring it on down. Give you a better price tag than $59, $49, $39, or even, watch this, it's not even $29.99. Okay, with all that gold and all that finishing and then white gold, you can even change it though, because this I realize is kind of a once in a lifetime aqua opportunity. So if you really are just perfectly like set and satisfied with yellow, get in yellow, we'll do that for you, but we're gonna make it better than even $29.99. I mean, this is where I'm moving jewelry end of the week. There's a lot of pressure to just move a lot of jewelry, right? End of the week here, wrapping it up, make it $29, $28, $27.99. I don't know, we gotta get the big aqua out of here. So make it $2,777. I feel that's a little lucky. So we got a little extra luck in there for you. Did we hear from Nadine about Savorites? No? Okay. So maybe that just didn't work for her, but we'll yeah, again, just like to follow up. So let me know if I need to build something or make something for you. No extra charge for that. Just, you know, our labor and our time is free. And people keep telling me it shouldn't be, but it is. So our time is free. Our time is not what we're concerned about. We're concerned about getting you value. All right, coming up, $27.77. Let's go. On the way, 30 seconds more. Still got one little fingerprint on the side there. Do you mind if I take it and just polish it one more time? There we go. Okay, much better. All right, so there's the big aqua. Sensational color. You just don't get Sierra Santa Maria. And I look at it this way. If you have a ring from us that you love and you want a bangle to match, and you look out in the stores and you're going, well, I can go in the store, but I'm going to pay more, and then my stone's not even going to match because they're not Sierra Santa Maria out there in retail. Well, that's why this opportunity exists here today. So our top of the hour is here. We're in our last hour of the show. Yikes. We got a lot to do. $27.77 on that bangle. If you like it, give us a call. We'll help you out. And again, diamond earrings. Our last few minutes here, we got some pieces. It wasn't that way the first 90 minutes. But the last few minutes here, we have that beautiful pair of diamond earrings, the emerald cuts that are certified. We have the aqua bangle. We have the Sapphire pendant by request. So any of those that you need, let me know. Here's what we're going to do. You want to start the hour with something really fabulous. And by the way, requests are welcome. Everyone is tempted to wait till the last couple of minutes. Then we don't always have time to, give a dedicated amount of time to each request. So call in now if you've got a request. Even if it's something you want to see popped in there from, earlier in the show, you want to see something again, by all means, let me know. We got to show you this very, very important Paraíba. I know it's not every day we get to see Paraíbas. When we do, sometimes when they're the 1 carats and the 2 carats, they're a little bit pricey for everybody, right? We're going to show you a stone that's just under 1. It has the measurement of a 1 carat. It's actually in carat weight, a 3/4 carat. It's set in diamonds all the way around. So it gives you the importance that you want to see with a Paraíba, right? Paraíba is rare. It deserves diamonds. Let's take a look at it. That bangle's still here, so I'll move that one aside and give you a look at this beautiful Paraíba. Look at the color. I mean, this is so fun to be start back purposely and watch that glow that's just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger as we come in. And take a look at 8225, which is your item number here, and holler if there's any requests. We'll be showing that yellow diamond with Paraíba coming up, which is really fantastic. But here's our 74-point private collection. And again, you see there, because it's that perfect clarity, and that's kind of the benefit here. I mean, as you get into larger sizes, it's going to be a little more common to see inclusions. So this one, don't have to deal with that. And you've got a carat 06 in diamonds around it. Really quick opportunity here if you like a really cool, I love the way it locks. It almost looks like it's, almost like a door knocker style, where it's almost locking in to that open link on the sides of the shank there, and really beautiful pave, so it's really continuous. And you can change, of course, to white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, whatever you prefer there, but It's so fabulous to bring Paraíba of clarity, and it's really just a tougher and tougher stone to get by the day. If you're searching for it, you probably noticed, right? It's like now you got to go to an auction house. Now you've got to go to a museum, and all you can do there is look at it for a couple of minutes before they shoo you away and say, okay, keep moving, keep moving, right? Keep moving. We got a crowd here. This is really what is, you know, it's about a wearable stone. It's durable enough. You know, it's giving you rarity, but it's still durable for everyday wear. Stunning color, doesn't look like anything else, does it? It's just beautiful and rare to the point where 60, 70,000 a carat is unfortunately commonplace for this stone. I wish it wasn't that way, but it's a supply and demand issue really driving it. But it's not only that, it's about the collectability. It's about there's more wealth out there than there are stones. It's about the fact that a lot of the biggest collectors are driving the price up because even the big collectors are fighting for it. So it's not even a matter of if you got millions of dollars to spend, you struggle to find it. So we're proud to bring it. We're thrilled to bring you value. It's got a $59.99 price tag. I'm just going to let it sail out of here. And there's one thing about this stone. When you get the rarest in the world, yes. Do I have the what? Emerald cut Savarite. I think so. Was that Thursday or Friday? Let me see. Was it Thursday? Friday. Perfect. Then I should have it up here. Yeah, I know exactly. That's not Nadine, is it? No. Okay, somebody else. Just wondering, maybe she changed her mind to a ring. I think I do here, Jalen. So actually, if they're on the phone lines, we can show it right now. 7373 was the number. Here it is, and then we'll get back to that Paraíba, I promise. But first, your caller, that's the one. Hold on, it's got one little spot. And I gotta see if that is actually, let me see, if I can polish that up with my tools up here and give you a proper look at it. It's, you might remember it's that Karat 57 emerald cut stone. That is just, I know that's inside the stones. That's just a teeny tiny little inclusion that we're only seeing up close. You'll know, and that just, you know, that's there. But it's an inclusion that's right there in the middle, but you're not going to say, we're again, remember how close we are. If that bothers them, Jalen, then they may want to steer clear. But it's not something that's detectable with the naked eye because I just took it off the screen to clean it and I'm going, I don't see it. And then there it is. So a lot of times on camera, you're going to see things. So I'm just talking about there's right there. That's just right little inclusion beneath the surface of the stone. So again, emerald cut, really rare to see in a Savarite. It's our 157 with 51 points in diamonds. And it's a one only. We can change the gold here. And I did have this the other day. We brought it down from $48.99 and got it down to $23.99. But let me try it on for you so you see it from a distance away. But again, you know, we can all see that. So, you know, I'm not shy about telling you, but there it is. It's not, you know, it's under the surface of the stone. So it's just, again, Savarite typically very included. But what you get by having the emerald cut is you get that beautiful, beautiful shine. And that's what you're going to see here. Because when you put that on your hand, and you wear a stone like that, and you know what? It beats emeralds where you get inclusions all the time. Yeah. You're taking the pendant. Gotcha. Savarite pendant just went, and then, of course, Jalen, this is for your caller. So $23.99. Just a reminder about that one from Friday night. Thank you on the Savarite pendant. There's our Savarite ring. Okay. Let's go back to our Paraíba, and we'll show you this one. And that'll be 74 points, Karat 06. Item number is 8225. 8225. All right, coming up. Thank you on the Savarite pendant. We'll find out who got that. Enjoy it. Congrats again. And then we're going to get into this Paraíba. They're like, boy, never heard a host talk me out of something, but I did, huh? Yeah, just, you know, got to tell it like it is. That's my style. That's my way. And so anyway, yeah, forgive it for the inclusion, but, you know, it's Mother Nature, right? So here we go. This is our 74-point Paraíba. Blow it out. Blow it out. Nobody wants it at $69.99. You've seen our values today. We're 2 hours and 6 minutes in. We're discounting everything. I'm going to put on the auction block because we know Paraíbas don't come down to a certain pricing level. And remember this stone. You don't evaluate it like you would a Tanzanite. Evaluate it like you would a fancy colored diamond, except it's even more rare than a fancy colored diamond. And I mean the size. When you're thinking about 74 points, for those of you out there that are poo-pooing it, saying that's too small, it is a smaller, obviously, than some of our 2 and 2.5 carats that are $8,000 and $10,000 and $20,000. But it's not small in this stone. This stone is about clarity. It's about rarity. It's about color. It's about neon, all of that. And so instead of $69.99 or half of that, which is $35, I'm not even starting at $3,000. Let's get it home. And that's the beauty of it with the Paraiba, that's kind of the decision that usually everyone is confronted with as far as gem collectors, shoppers, jewelry lovers is this. It's, okay, do I break out the 10 grand to get myself a Paraiba, or do I go without? It's usually one or the other, right? And you either, pay dearly for a stone that is worth it and rare. I mean, again, but for what do the rest of us do? You say, yeah, I'm not going to spend 10 grand on one ring. If that doesn't work, should you have to go just without the Paraiba? I say no. And that's how we make this happen, where we can still get you a good size, still get you a great quality, and that it's clean, 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 and take it even lower than $3,000 to start. I'm not starting at 29, 28, 27, 26, or 25. I'll just keep on going, because we know limited participation on auctions means we've got to do extra special things to start. So instead of being 25, let's just keep on going. I'm on a mission to make a Paraiba more affordable than it's been. And it's been a while since we've seen anything. Because why? It's what's out there is out there. So even it's like we're trying. We don't just throw our hands up and go, I guess we're not. There's nothing out there for the quality and the value. What's out there is included, dark, hazy. This is the way to get clean, bright, and glowing. And it's not 25 or 24 or 23 or 22 or $2,100 to open. We're starting at $2,000, and that's with a carat 06 in diamonds, which alone should be more. And now you've got the Paraiba in the middle, which is by far a very important aspect here, and you got all that happening for just a moment here. $2,000 to open, a $20 increment if we get it. Go in and, Joyce, who got that Sapphire pendant? Was it our requester by any chance? It was, not the requester, but it was a very wonderful couple of customers, right? Love that. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you on the MBTY and HB. Thank you. No open on this one. Let's move. All right, coming up, just since we're on track here with Paraibas. I showed this early, and not a single human being called me about it, and I'm kind of surprised. But that's also, we were talking about $200,000. Take a look at what I've got here. If for those of you that were late arrivals to the show, and for let me see, do we need to resuscitate anybody? That is a stunning stone. And if that doesn't make you go, okay, wow, I don't know if jewelry's your thing. You know what I mean? That's just like rare, 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 rare. How about a couple of heart-shaped Paraibas next to a big old carat and a half yellow diamond that's GIA certified as a VVS, very, very slightly. I always think it's kind of funny. I think they weren't super creative when they came up with diamond clarity. They just went very, very, just like, okay, it's very, very good. It's very, very, very slightly, right? It's very, very slightly included. So this is really what it's all about. That's a fabulous radiant cut. Brilliant. It's got 47 points in Paraiba hearts. There's 50 points in diamonds, 2-tone gold, and one only as it is. Oh my goodness, my goodness. And all I need to do is put a low price on it. Well, that should be easy. This should be the fastest one to go today. If you missed it, here's the cert. Showed it to you earlier, but that was hours ago. It was literally hours ago. It was 2 hours ago. Here's a carat and a half, W to X, VVS, there it is. VVS range, excellent polish, good symmetry, no fluorescence. That's good. You don't want that if you can avoid it. And that, well, hello, clarity. That's why it's a VVS. Some would say maybe they shortchanged it a bit. But that's GIA. This is why I'm always harping on GIA certs are all that matters in diamonds, because they have very strict. Believe it or not, a different person with a different lab would probably call it something else. We're not. GIA doesn't. They're the ones that developed the clarity scale. It's their word will be taken, okay? They're the authority. They have the scale. They developed it. This is what it's all about. Here's what we're going to do on this one. It's a value. This may be where you want to dial in. I've only got one, obviously. We've not seen Paraiba and yellow diamonds together like this, where the yellow diamond is the big wow, and then you've got the Paraibas. And remember, it's a different deal when you get a carat and a half as opposed to a 1 carat or a 2 carat, right? This is different. It's that happy medium where 1 carat might not be enough, 2 carat gets a little pricey. Here it is in a carat and a half size, and we're going to make it so special for you where it's not even going to be. Well, I love $19,999 given the rarity that's included in this piece, but how about this instead? It's even numbered on the inside. If that's your special number, I don't know. I honestly don't even know what that means. I don't know. There aren't 35 rings. It's not a limited edition of 35, so I can't even tell you exactly what that means. It's not associated with carat weight, so I don't know what that means, and I've got to figure that out. Do you know, Joyce, what that means? Why it says 3.5 in the inside? Is that a 3.5 or a 3.6? 3.5. Is it my age? What is it? Oh, yeah, that must be it. That must be it. It's the what? Style number. Thank you. This is the benefit of having your head jeweler in the studio. Thank you. I've always wondered about that. Style number. Okay, perfect. But it might mean something to you guys, and that'd be even better. That's when you know, like, that's auspicious, right? When it's like, if it's your number. Like Ping, you know, your license plate has my number, my magic number in it. I knew that was you in front of me at the stoplight this morning because I saw that 223. I saw that 223 on your license plate. I'm like, there's Ping. I'm like, bing, bing. No, I didn't honk. I didn't honk. I wasn't obnoxious. We were the only two on the road this morning. But I know, in our little quaint small town. But that is when your number appears. Your number appears. Here's what we're going to do. 19,000, it's not. 9,999, it's not. Who wants the ring? I'm about to go into full-on giveaway mode. Are we ready? Anybody liking it? We digging it? We thinking about it? Anybody thinking that's got to be my ring? And whether that 3.5 or 5.3 means something or not, I'm giving you the number that counts, really, is the price tag I give it. That's all that counts. That's all you care about me for. You just want me for the discounts. You just like me because I go low, low. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's why you're here. Give me the deal. Let me steal some jewelry. Let me get the deal of a lifetime on something rare and specialty. This is it. And a VVS. Do you know what a difference maker that is? To go up to that level, to go up to that grade. And if you're going, well, I was thinking about a yellow diamond, but I never thought about having Paraibas next to it, you are just increasing. You're propelling your rarity to another level when you have Paraibas added to it. By getting those Paraibas with it, extra rarity. And they're heart shapes, and they're matched. And it's not 9,000. I got to sell it. It's not 8,000. I got to give it away. It's not going to be, ready? Because it's not $79.99 either. And whoever wants it, this is first come, first served, and you get the GIA cert, and that matters. It matters. It's why you know it's VVS. It's why you know it's the color it is. It's why you know it's a carat and a half, and it's not $79.99 or $7,500 or $74.99. This is just beyond rare. And when I tell you it's a one of a kind, no. It's, you're the only person wearing something like this in the world. Really, I feel comfortable saying that. To have two heart-shaped Paraibas matched beside a carat and a half VVS yellow diamond, come on now. That's not going to happen. 74, 73, 72, 71, 7,000, $69.99. I'll keep going. Let's get this just a great home. You're here on a Sunday to see the best. Here's the best. I'll make it $6,888 and it'll be gone. It is just too precious to be here. And here's your debut day, and yet it's coming down like it's been here 3 years. When you've seen it it's only existed here on the air for 2 hours. That's it. And $68.88 makes it yours. Let me know if you have requests too. Here it is on the hand one more time as we're already verifying a couple of different callers. Do not wait. This is the way. Maybe that's significant too. We talk about the number. Well, talk about the pear shapes, or rather the heart shapes. Think about two loves, two different loves, right? That could signify. The two kids, the two grandkids, you and a significant other, right? Think about that, the built-in significance and meaning behind it. I love heart, and they don't really look like obvious heart shapes because they're on their sides, but they'll point down either direction of the shank there, and it looks fantastic. And it's rare, rare, rare. Adding that is the difference maker. Think of how kind of elegant and pretty it'd be if it was just white diamonds around it, but adding those Paraibas really makes the difference. And you're getting a VVS, which we hardly ever see, even in a 1 carat, even in a lighter than 1 carat. This is such a big deal. All right, so last call on that one. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to go. And we are going to see who's got it. That's just beautiful. And look at the clarity of those pear shapes, or why do I keep calling them that? Because they got the little heart with the cleft there pointing in. They are heart shapes. They are beautiful. And there's 47 points there. So our last call on that, and Tony, bonus points for the perfectly matching clock. The perfectly matching. I love that clock to go with the rare colors you got together there. That's good. So coming up, well, I think we need to switch gears here. But this is what happens on the last hour of a Sunday these days because, you know, yeah, you guys like to go over to the football. But for those of you that are hanging out for the next 40 minutes, I have some exciting pieces. Oh, and there's a purple pink diamond here too. Purple pink is here. Okay, I know what we need. We need a brand new blue wing block D, like brand new. Now, new mounting, new style, new stone, square cushion. Let's bring it on out. 8329 is coming up. I feel like the cert that I hold in my hand for that yellow diamond, that's worth the $68.88. Just the fact it is what it is. That grading on that stone is special. All right, coming up, let me know who's got it. Allison, Jalen, I know we got a lot of people talking about it. We'll move right along and show you this. Yeah. Now, I know it sits a little uneven on the wheel. It's part of the design. Let's show you what we have here. Oh, how pretty. Big ring. Cushion cut square. 8329 is the number. 826 blue wing black D, fabulosity here, and a Karat 13 in diamonds to go with it. Oh, love it. This is a new style. It's kind of like a halo, yeah, starts there, then it has a little bit of like a floral, leafy, marquise kind of shape around that does this almost like a little overlap, so it's not perfectly even because it's kind of replicating Mother Nature, and we know whether it's a floral or a leaf or a human, you know, whatever, they're not always perfectly like symmetrical, right? So like it's just kind of replicating that, giving it that really, you know, there's nothing prefab, preformed or like too cookie cutter about it. It's really unique. And we're going to try it on because the first thing I need you to know is the size because it's a big ring. And boy, is it balanced though. Look at that. Just really sits perfectly. And look at the reds. Even from that distance away, how much red you have. Look at these beautiful, again, kind of overlapping. They almost end up looking like little kind of a dove's tail when they, I don't know, I think it's open to interpretation. I'm seeing florals, I'm seeing butterflies, I'm seeing a beautiful kind of crisscross design. It is a very special mounting. It's so $79.99, new today though. How about this? Some people think when I say the word new, they think it's going to be more money. Well, let's just take care of that right now. $79.99, forget about that. We've got our last 40 minutes, and I don't know what we're going to need to show you here in the last 40, but because we're taking, you know, we're open to requests and things, but how about just getting a brand new tansy out the door as quickly as we can and making this a real stunning value. And there's really only way that I can get around that $79.99, so holler at me if you're going, no, that's a deal, I'll take it. Or, you know, even if you said that, I would say, hang out with me. Let's try to get a lot of people the opportunity and the moment to get an 8 carat plus, because 8 carats, tougher to get. Blue wing, tougher to get. High-end saturation in neon. Obviously, it's the ultimate. We discussed that earlier. It's only here, though. So even though there's other names that are out there that are kind of meant to maybe confuse you, to make it look like they're blue wings, this is blue wing. This is the literal best. This is your best option, because also it'd be one thing if we said, well, it's the best, so pay more. That's usually how our world works. I'm talking about jewelry in general, stones, diamonds, gold. The more you get, the better it is, the more you're paying. That's why at first there's so many people I talk to that reach out, you know, in today's era, you know, everyone's accessible and, you know, accessible 24/7 through all these different channels. And it's amazing how many people I hear from that say, I was shopping somewhere else. Down the dial, up the dial. A lot of people say, I was shopping at that big design house, you know, the one with the blue boxes. I've been shopping there for years because I thought it was the only way to get quality. And I watched her show a few times. I saw the quality, it looked good, but then I saw the prices and I thought there's just no way, because we're trained to think that. And you would be normally correct, is that normally there's a catch, or it's not gonna be as good as it looks as it is. This is it. This is what we are here to do. We're kind of the new kids on the block still. Been around for like 6-7 years, but we're still the new guys. You know, we haven't been doing it forever and decades. And we are here because there was a niche that was missing in the industry. There was a million places to buy jewelry, even on TV, but it was all either, you know, cheaper, you know, kind of materials that are like semi-fine or semi-demi-fine as they call it. There was a lot of just faux out there, and then there's a lot of high-end that's really, really expensive. We knew that we had this privileged position to just do it better, right? To be better, to bring you better value, so that those with the most discerning taste can actually still save and get something special and not pay dearly for it, because then maybe you can get more, then maybe you can gift it, or maybe you can just, you know, it opens a door to others that maybe never would have had the opportunity. That is what we exist for. That is the mission statement of this company, because nobody else does it. And here's what I'm going to do to make $79.99 even better, to follow along that plan. And this is not going to be, I'm going to auction it off. It's the only way to get around it. And we can't just start at $5,000 because it's a Sunday in our last 40 minutes and I know what we got to do. It's not $4,000, as good as that is. It's not going to be 30. Oh, you know what, guys? Should we just do this? Forget about 39. Forget about even 38. Forget about 37. I know you're calculating per carats right now, and you should. Earlier today, we had a 1029 go out. Why? Because it was a really ridiculous low per carat. This is going to be on that level. We've got a brand new design here. We've got the cushion cut square, which is rare. It's not 37. It's not 36. It's going to be $3,500 to get it started. And look at the time, Ping. It's 12:23. 2, 2, 3. 3,500. I'll give it a 2-minute, 23-second clock to get. No, we can't do that. That's too long to get an open. Let's give it 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Should I start doing that? Tony, can we do that? Like 2-minute, 23-second clocks? I could do that. Maybe. Maybe. We could customize it. Maybe. Could get fancy. All right, coming up. 49 seconds. Let's try it on again. Here it is. He's like, don't complicate my job any more than you already do. All right, well, just stick to our 2 minutes then. Round numbers are good. But it would help, that extra delay, the phones, all that, Sunday, they're tired of me, it's been a week, I don't know. $3,500. All right, no open on this one either. Okay, I got to figure something else out. Joyce tells me we have Mahenges by the yard still here. Here I sold something out hours ago, and yet it's still here. So there you go. We couldn't get anyone through. We had calls being taken across the country, and yet they're still here. If you want a couple, there were only a couple left. I do want to remind you, though, about our herringbone as well. Had the herringbone, because I know that a lot of you have joined us in the last hour or so. Let me also just flash that for you. No open on the Tanzanite either. Well, I suppose I should scrap the 15-carat ones I got, because those get a little more pricey. I can show you the museum wheel, and I will, but I do want to remind you about the herringbone, because I know so many of you have reached out and said, hey, Lolo, good morning, and it's a little later than we normally tune in, so let me do this, and now it's officially afternoon, which is great, even out here, and this is 8349. Hey, did you see this? The slinkiest, most beautiful Italian gold, solid, 14K, no front, no back. It's just all fabulous. Do you realize this is 24 inches? 24 inches of solid gold that is all 14K, made in Italy. And I just want to remind you, because a lot of you had asked me all week about this. It finally debuted here today. I know some of you joined us a little bit later. There's 4.5 millimeters to the width of this necklace. There's a 24-inch length, and it can be unisex in style. I certainly have seen just about everybody wearing this style lately, except a lot of that is just costume or platings or metals, because the real thing, solid all the way through, is very pricey right now. And this is the classic herringbone. But I've had some, and I own some, that still sometimes they can pinch. There's something about it. The Italians know, and they've been doing it for centuries. And this one is, I have no issue like putting it against my hand. It doesn't have any like little pinchy feel or little sharp edge. There's just that beautiful, sleek, solid, seamless design. And it's $999 too. When I found the 20-inch out there, which is smaller, but you know, 4 inches smaller is a big deal. But there's like nearly a $1,700 price tag for a 20-inch. We had a $1,700 price tag originally too, but it was for 24 inches. 24 inches is now $999 and great for holiday gifting. I know a lot of people aren't thinking about that yet. I'm totally with you. I am the president of the Procrastination Nation, so I'm totally on board. If you don't want to think about it till late December, that's fine. But honestly, if you are already on board and you are ready, you know these Italian gold pieces we've been introducing are one and dones. We get a limited quantity to start. They usually sell out on the first airing. Everything else I have had, from bangles to earrings to what else have we done? We did the link bracelet yesterday. We've had other necklace styles. They're just out of here. So $999 if you'd like it. The herringbone, sleek, slinky, and smooth. And this is your clasp. Of course, it's a lobster claw. You see, they kind of have to, they don't just attach it with a little O-ring. That won't suffice. So they actually have that kind of larger flat end cap that's also mirror finished, I mean, look at the glow it's casting on the white wheel there, right? That's just that's what we talk about. When that's on the neckline, it reflects like a mirror, like a yellow gold mirror. And that's very popular. And you can just see, I mean, obviously there's a little bit of glare and reflection off of it. So that's why I'm just moving it a little bit so you can really see it. I mean, look at, even against a fabric, that it shines. And everybody's wearing these right now. It's a classic, yeah, but it's really, really, really hot right now. So even if you were thinking about, like, if you're gonna ask me in December, hey, Lolo, I know you're not young anymore, but maybe I've got a granddaughter who's 20s or 30s. I still listen to a lot of those people because of my other business. I hang out with a lot of people that are of a different generation than I am. And so I try to, you know, stay up to date and you kind of have to. And I live in LA. We're very fashion forward. You know, we got 70-year-old women walking around here trying to look like they're 20. So, you know, we kind of try to stay relevant out here. And I think everybody does. And this is that really hot look that we know is classic. I'm not saying wear it for a month and be over it, because it's been around forever. But it's just really of the moment right now, even by, like, you know, the younger generations who, you know, think they're all that in a bag of chips, right? And they really do. They take a lot of time and effort into, you know, how they present themselves, as I think a lot of us do. I don't think that comes with age. I think you either do or you don't. And I think if you do, it never leaves you, right? And this is how you get that kind of gleaming, beautiful, bright look. But there's still, it's not like wear it to black tie with nothing else. That's wear with anything and everything. I mean, this is like Hailey Bieber would put it on with a hoodie and no pants and heels and wear it like that, right? And everybody wants to be like her, I guess. So, you know, right? I mean, that's how she'd wear it. That's how she does wear it. Saw her the other day. That's how she wears it. So it's like, and that's what she was wearing. A hoodie over the knee boots, about 5-inch heels, and her herringbone. There were a couple other necklaces layered with it as well, but you know, it's a look. So $9.99 if you like it. Just had to show that again. Let's go back to our Tanzanite. Don't think we got the open on that one, so I'll move along, and then you know what we like, discounts. So even though I'm discounting the new, let's bring out a good old-fashioned blow it out museum wheel. And we're starting right here. Keep calling on the herringbones. What do I have left now? Well, I started with only 5 left. How many just went out? Because I got 5 people now on the phone line, so those might be gone. Let's start our museum wheel with, I don't even, you know what? I'm not even going to put it on a wheel. Forget about it. That's got to be all on its own. That would be just wrong to start adding a lot of jewelry, taking your attention away. You just need to see this up close and personal. That's the cornerstone of our emerald collection right there. Colombia. But they don't usually shine like that. Wow, and we're giving, I zoomed in. Everyone else in the shopping world, when an emerald comes on the screen, go, okay, here's our emerald. Take a look. No, I'm coming in. Let's come in as close as I can without blocking the diamonds. And look at that stone, and then you'll see it from a distance on my hand, and notice then it really gets powerful. Tony, that's 2 whistles on 1 ring. I don't know if I've ever heard you do that. That's 2 cat calls on 1 piece. I like it. One was for the emerald and one was for the herringbone? No, okay. Nope, they're both on the piece. They're both for the emerald. Item number 7232. And it's big. My shoppers out there, my ladies, my gentlemen, my collectors, my gemstone lovers, my emerald girls, I need one thing. Because I have a very distinct feeling that this is going to go, and there's going to be a lot of people on the phone lines who miss it. Call early, yes. Did you get an HB? Oh, you got a Mahenge by the yard, an MBTY. And what did you get, an HB, a herringbone? You got a herringbone? And who else got a herringbone? Because I got to keep track of those. Spencer, you got one too? Allison, you got one too? And then Jalen, asleep? No, you're awake? Did you get one too? Okay, so here we go. Last call on the herringbones. And then we've got Mahenge still going out the door. Call your operators. But let's talk 340. Let's talk about the 340. Emerald cut, super clean, Colombian. A carat 11 in diamonds. A carat 11 in a bridge. Enough said. Who cares about the emeralds? Quite frankly, I love them because guess what? You see them through the stone, right? Are we all seeing this? Look through the sides of that emerald. Look at 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Look at that. Look at 3 o'clock. Look at 9 o'clock. Look at these diamonds. When do you see an emerald that is pristine enough to show you diamonds that are set underneath it? That's not normal. And I'm blowing it out right now. And I have one price on this bag. Let's take a look at it. This is the bag right here. It's got one price on it, and it says 26. Are you kidding me? Look at that. 223. This all means something good is about to happen today, and I sure hope it's on Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN tonight at 4 o'clock. Okay, let's say 26223 is too much. I agree, as much as I like that number. I'm not making it 26,000. Who wants it? I'm going to make a bold move here. Call me now, and you don't have to commit. You don't have to say yes. You don't have to tell me you're buying it, but you have to tell me, I'm with you, Lola, I like it. Lola likes. Do you like? Let's watch it on the hand. They're waiting, Tony. They're waiting to see it on the hand. They're like, that can't glow from afar, can it? It does. It can. It certainly does. Si se pueda. Let's blow it out right now. First caller on this one. It's not, I got nobody on the lines. Well, it's open to all of you. All of you are on level playing ground right now. It's like, just call me early, put yourself at the front of the line. Because when I've had 3 carats, and this is probably what's going on, because I know we're all smart, right? We pick up what's going on here. And we know that a 3 carat, even just a 3 carat, usually goes for about 10 grand. You get up 3.5, 4, suddenly they're 12, 15 easily. Here. This is the most divine clarity I've seen yet, and we're showing that off in a bridge. And you can even, if you want, change the gold, white gold, rose gold. I got nobody on the phone lines at all on this one. Wow. Okay, so let's just blow it out, because you know it's the end of the show, and I got to make some moves here. We got to make something happen, right? I'm going to have to restructure my Sundays. We may have to start an hour earlier now, because we got, you know, a lot of Sunday stuff going on now, right? And that's cool. I'm right there with you. Here's for my shoppers who say, I know a deal when I see one. I'm not making this $10,000. 340, getting close to the top range. When you look at buying guides, they top out at 4. That means according to the buying guides, there's nothing that exists in emeralds that's over 4 carats. And when they are 4 carats, or 390 or 380 or 370 or 340, they're $32,000 a carat retail. For those of you that have a current buying guide, I might be wrong, because I've memorized one buying guide, and it was about 8 years ago. And I keep using those numbers. I know they change, so if I'm underestimating, that's a good thing. I'll be the only one in the business that does that, because most people in this business, it goes the other way, right? $1 billion, you know, like that. Okay, let's not even do 10,000, Dr. Evil, Austin Powers, no. All right, our viewers, no, I don't think we're like, no. Which one, do you like the emerald? Not 10,000, I'm blowing it out. Not 9, not 8, not 7, not 6. If you haven't dialed, you might want to come. Allison, you're thinking about this one too, aren't you? We got 2 people already. It's not going to be 6. It's not going to be 5. It's not going to be $49.99. 32,000 a carat 8 years ago times 340. My math tells me that's well over 100 grand that stone should rightfully be. And yet it's got a carat 11 in diamonds, and it's not $49.99, and it's not $48, and it's not $47, and this is not even $40. Wait a minute now. We're getting a little carried away, but that's good. I got to make some jewelry move here in our last 25 minutes, and it's not going to be 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. Say sold. It's too low. You know what? It's not even $4,199. I'm blowing it out. This is the true definition of a blowout on an emerald, and you will never look back. You'll never need another one. You'll never need to upgrade. You can't. I mean, right? Unless you find a 10 carat that's this color and clarity. Okay, but that would be at a museum, most likely. We're going to make it less than $4,099. Go ahead, blow it out. $39.99 first caller. Only one. I'll change the gold. It's already gone. Thank you, Allison, your caller. They were first on the lines. They got it. And then speaking of, I do happen to have a really big mandarin. Here's a really big mandarin. Wow. It's kind of almost a round, but it's got a slight corner to it. I have a really, really big Zambaran. So let me know if you like any of these. Here's the big Zambaran. These are just some of the museum pieces that I haven't had a chance to show you yet. Did you miss out on that one? Okay. Did you want me to find something similar, Jalen? Or they're okay? They're like, okay, all right. I know, nothing's going to quite compare to that, I admit. Oh, wow, yes. Let's put it on the hand again. Yes, the emerald's coming back. I mean, not coming back, but like, you know, going back on the hand. But it is still gone, so don't mean to give anyone who missed out false hope here. But let's take a look one more time on the hand. Let me polish it up here. There's the emerald. And Allison, when you know, please, I'd love to know who got that stunning emerald. I just can't believe I gave away $340, but we'll work on, you know, whatever. It's just, it is what it is. I'm moving jewelry. What can I say? So that's the big emerald in the bridge. And then we've got, we're going to just put together, well, we showed you 3 incredible pieces here. Let me show you that is a really nice opal, isn't it? October's birthstone, too. Happy birthday, October babies. Anybody celebrating an October birthday in here? Joyce, you are, right? I knew that. What day? 15th. 15th. Ides of October. See? That's good. 10/15. What day is it? Do we know what day of the week it is? Tell me it's a Sunday. A Saturday, I'll take it. Okay. Here's the opal. Let's bring up the item number. Okay, everybody. Joyce's birthday, Saturday the 15th. Be ready. She's going to do the show. No, that would, no. You should not work on your birthday. Are you going to take the day off? Okay, you'll be here. All right, so we'll have a party. Okay, so here we go with 7657. Here's the pear-shaped black opal lightning ridge. I love it. I think somebody else does too. 64 points in white diamonds and 64 points in yellow. Half and half. I love it. It's like I like it. Now this could be from my, yeah, I know there's no, Geminis are not October, but it could be like a Gemini ring for an October. Maybe somebody's a Gemini in your life and then you want to celebrate them with the two-tone and then you want to go October. That is just, they don't get much finer than that. Let's blow it out. There's the inside. Look at that. They don't polish the back. They know when they cut it. They don't polish the back usually. That's very common. You see it goes half yellow, leading into the yellow, half white, leading into the white diamonds. Oh my goodness. I'm just going higher and higher and higher in, aren't I? Well, as it is. You have to like it with the yellow and the white. Okay, blow it out. We're just going to do this really simple and easy. This is our $12,999 opal. I'm bringing it a lot lower than that. Very first caller, only just this one. I'm going to try it on, and we're going to make it so much better than even $10,000. What do you guys want to do? Anybody thinking about it so far? Looks like we have a couple of people on the lines. Maybe they're thinking about this opal. There's the size. You know how we say that opals look bigger than they weigh? That proves it right there, 285, and it looks, we usually say double. That looks bigger than a 6 carat. But keep that in mind. That's just one of the unique idiosyncrasies of opals. And it's not $10,000, $9,000, $8,000, or even $7,000. I was thinking $69.99. We'll do better than that. I was thinking $59.99. I'll do better than that. I was thinking $49.99. Okay, that should be gone. Let's make it $39.99. Yes. Yes. Let's show the emerald again. Backs, sides, all of it. Have they not seen our bridge before? This is our bridge mounting. Let's show it to you here. There's the emerald. Let's show the side. There's that profile with the double row running underneath it. Watch the back because it's all finished. You see through the side rear there. It's finished, 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 and then finished. And then, that's always a nice viewpoint when you see no inclusions even from the back of the emerald. There it is. And that is just a 360-degree tour day emerald. I still, you know, we keep putting that up. People are going to think that I'm, you know, like it's still available or I got another one. I don't size up on this one. It's one of those bridge mountings that tapers nicely. You don't need to. Back to the opal we go. Not done with that. I hate to interrupt it, but we had to do it. So this is the opal. I really don't even know if we should put that back up. I went too low on it, but just kind of going for the thematics here. We've got 19 minutes left in the show. I'm not getting requests, showing you the recaps. Here's what we've got, $39.99. Take it or leave it, but that is just wow. And I'm a believer that when you get a really, really important stone like that is, and you get a really specific high-end quality like that is, you probably want to do something. I mean, this gives you like permission to play and do something unique with the mounting. That's what we certainly did there. Next up, tell you what, I think somebody's talking about the mandarin, and probably somebody wanted that one. Anyone you want, just blow them out. I've got literally 18 minutes left with you, and that's it. So we're going to make them all $39.99, whatever you want. Just whatever. Just like, and I've got all the original prices here, and we're looking at mega pieces. And yet, it's the Zambaran on the left, the opal in the middle, which is that Australian opal with the yellow and the white diamonds, and then the gigantic mandarin on the right side in the saddle ring. And anything on this wheel, and you know what I'll do? I'll move them a little bit so we can come in closer. Let's bring them a little closer here. There's the opal, pear shape. Here's the Zambaran. That, by the way, is an 825 Zambaran, and it has a 157 plus 20 points in rounds, so 157 baguette, 20 points, so 177 diamond weight on the Zambaran. And then we have the big mandarin garnet in the saddle ring, and that mandarin garnet in the saddle ring has a 780 cushion cut. It's a square, that's why it looks like a round, because it's a square cushion, very soft corner, looks like a round. 780, 178 in diamonds, anything you want on that wheel, just go ahead and make them $39.99. Certainly, if you know where these started and where they've begun, you know that's a great value, and we just are proud to bring them to you. So don't forget, we still have herringbones available. I don't have a lot remaining from the show today, but we do have that yellow diamond with the Paraíba heart shapes for you as well, and anything else that we can bring out for you, please let me know. Last call on herringbones. $9.99 herringbone necklaces. Still have, let's see, did we get the seahorse out the door? What about that blue wing block D or our beautiful 2 carat plus diamond earrings that we had? Remember those 2 carat emerald cuts? Well, they were 3 carat total, but they were 2 carats, a carat in each ear. We also had a really beautiful, what else? Everything else is gone. My Mahenges by the yard, I think those are spoken for at this point. The black diamonds are sold out. Sold out of a lot of necklaces today. Just our last few on the herringbones. $39.99 for anything up here. Tell me if you want to just zoom in on one specifically here. And tell you what, there is just, you know what? I have another emerald here, but it's smaller and it's more money. And it's a lot more included. So I can't, yeah, let's just take a look at it. Oh, it's bright, but yeah, it's got some, see right through the middle. Yeah, I'm going to skip that one. Let's skip that. Oh, I have a heart-shaped mandarin. Scrap these. Let's not literally scrap them. But that is what the jewelry department's going to want to do. They're going to want to take those apart and melt those down if they're still here at $39.99. That's our Zambaran with a carat 77. Here's our fantastic opal. Now that's the 780 mandarin in the saddle, or you can go with this heart shape, which is new. Don't worry, it's going to be affordable. And you know, I had a heart shape in a mandarin that was like this because it was in the same mounting, and it had a big old inclusion right in front. I think everybody saw that and they shied away, and I totally get that. So let's bring you this one instead. I like this one a lot better. 7309. It's still going to give you a big size. It's a 529 heart-shaped mandarin. It's got a full carat in diamonds. We have 15 minutes left. 15. Oh my goodness. Call me with requests. Everybody loves to wait till the last literal 2 minutes. Call now. If you've got requests, just so we make sure we have time to get to each and every one of them. If there's something we can review or recap or show you again or check on availability or find from another show, this is the time to do it. We have delivered the values today, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've shopped something off this incredible day, because it's been packed with values. But here's our 529. So $39.99 was not working on the museum pieces, and here's the price on this one. $39.99. Heart shape, $39.99. Supposed to be $12. Here it is at $39.99. I already know that's not going to work because I had a 780 that was right here down to that price. So let's make the mandarin cheap, and we'll just, it's not a cheap stone. It's really rare, but we're going to blow it out. It does have a full carat in diamonds. It's in the yellow gold, but you can change that. It's got that bigger pave, wider band on the sides. It looks fantastic on the hand, and we only have this one, and it's not going to be $39. It's right here, $39.99. That's the piece right there. I'm not doing it for that. I'm not going to make it $29.99. It's a huge heart shape, and it's ridiculously clean. Look at how bright that is. Always say, when you see the bright yellows popping through, that's a really good sign. And let's help you own the heart shape right here and now. Not 29, not 28, not 27 or 26. Blow it out. Not even 25. 99. Make it $2,499 first caller on a 529 mandarin garnet. You get the diamonds. That is such a rare shape to get a heart shape that looks that clean. And it is. It doesn't look it. It is that clean. It's a remarkable piece. And it's our last call on the show. Give me a call with any questions, anything you want to see. Please get those in. We have a live show here and we can show you whatever we need to in the last few minutes. It's time to rock and roll. $24.99. Still got to show you a couple of recaps here. We still have that beautiful, I'm going to show you the big white diamond earrings. We'll show you that fabulous yellow diamond with the Paraíba hearts. We got that one too. VBS certified stone. Any questions for anybody else? $24.99. Okay, I'm moving on from that one. Here's a little recap for you. We've got that ring under $7,000. It's a 1.5 carat VVS stone and it's GIA certified. That's just, when you talk about awesome deals, and I don't have like a lot here left. We've got a couple herringbones and looks like everything else. Aqua Mangle is here. And is that it? Looks like that's it. So I'm going to show you though the earrings. The certified 1 carat and 101 emerald cuts. Here we go. I'm bringing them out. We got to show you. We got to get them home. These have to go. $68.88. And here are the earrings. With the screwbacks. Let me move this just slightly to the side. Thank you, Tony, for bringing up the graphics on the yellow and the Paraíba. But we're also going to recap those earrings. See, that puts it in perspective that one earring is about the size of that really large ring. And here's the other, because they are emerald cuts, a carat and a carat 01 individually. They have the halo. They have, that's another carat in diamonds in the halo. So that total weight is 301, and they're an 18 karat solid white gold, and they are screwbacks, and they do have GIA certs. Yes, Spencer. Pear-shaped golden tourmaline on the hand. Is that the color that got it? Okay, great. It is? With the point, who is that? Point down, tourmaline. Oh my goodness, let me go find it. Who is it? Marilyn, that's right. Goodness gracious, that is Marilyn, my memory. Okay, here it is. This is the tourmaline. All right, so Marilyn prefers, I'll try to just commit that to my memory. Maryland in Illinois prefers the point going down on a pear shape. Got it. Okay, that is the golden tourmaline. That's already spoken for. Just a look at it there. And again, that was that Jonite, that big 1303. Congrats again. Thank you again. And we'll go back to our last remaining pieces here. Of course, we still have that big mandarin in the heart shape. We still have the opal. You just saw those though. This is a little refresher for some of the pieces that were here a little earlier. And again, there's a $99.99 price tag on the diamond earrings. There is a $68.88 price tag on the yellow diamond with the Paraíba heart shapes. And please let us know if either of those are speaking your name, or that could be a set waiting to happen. That could just be like, I'm gonna get them both. That's my dream collection there. So if that's the case, let's hook you up with the set. And you know, now we're starting to get those requests in here because it's 10 minutes left. And $99.99 here. And again, that comes with 2 GIA certs because each centered emerald cut, they are both VS stones, they're both VS2s, they're both H color, and they're gonna have that bigger halo. And I love that it incorporates the rounds. So you get emerald cut because they shine differently than a round does. And you're seeing all the information, and with that, I'll move them over a little bit so you can really see them. Again, 2 separate deals. I just really want you to be able to get as much time with both of the pieces as possible, because quite frankly, they need to go before we, go off the air here in 9.5 minutes. And I'm really thrilled that those are here for you. So $99.99 on the earrings. Listen, it's been a really incredible day of value. If you're in the neighborhood, let's do it, okay? If you can really, if you're feeling like, when I shop, sometimes I'll say to, especially if it's like a personal seller that you have a relationship, you just say, that's my earring. Like I'm gonna be the one that's gonna give that pair of earrings a good home. And let's work with you here on either of those pieces. I am committed to getting them out the door in our last 9 minutes. It's 9 minutes left. We've got a lot of busy phone lines here at the end, as always. A lot of people taking, a mental inventory of what they've seen. Yeah. I wasn't going to, but we can. Do you want to start the auction on the Paraíba? Well, we don't have time for an auction. I'll tell you what, Joyce, one better. If you're talking about the 74 pointer, I have it right here. I'll bring it back out. Let's bring it back out. Might as well put it up with the other Paraíbas with the yellow diamond, right? So here's that Paraíba. It was 8225. You know what, ladies, gentlemen, if you missed it or if you were thinking about it, watch this. If you want this Paraíba ring, obviously with only 8 minutes left in the show, we don't have time to auction it. The first caller can have it for less than the open bid on the auction. We'll do it for $19.99 if you want the Paraíba with the carat 06 in diamonds. How does that sound? Just simple, easy out the door. We are running out of time in the show, and I know we have a lot of people on the lines thinking about pieces they've seen. Herringbone last call. Let me know on this set here. I mean, right? The earrings. How about this? $19.99 does it. Let me show it on the hand. If you missed it earlier, we did not get the open on the auction. Should have started it at over $5,000. I didn't. We got it down and down and down, and now I'm making it $19.99 first caller, and that ring can be yours. So that ring is now going out to a first caller scenario. It's in any gold you want. It is 74 points in the center stone and also 106 in the diamonds. Look at how it goes side to side, but they don't interfere. So when you get, like, you know, where your fingers align here, it's going to start to be that mirror finish gold. Kind of locks into place with your pave platform, and then it's going to be really comfortable to wear on. So that'll be $19.99 if you'd like it. Let me put it back on the wheel. Anybody else thinking about the white diamond earrings, thinking about the Paraíba, thinking about the yellow diamond in Paraíba that we have here? You can see how the heart shapes are slightly more of like a spearminty blue-green, where the oval that you see in that bed of diamond pave ring is more of like a classic signature blue-green. Very, very pretty. And again, last call, let me know. Let me know if we need to work on those earrings a bit, because they've been here too long, and we are determined to get them home today, and they should go. This one's verifying right now at $19.99. And you know what? I'll just center these earrings up, and we will feast our eyes. Could there be a prettier collection of really unusual, unique pieces here today? I don't think so. But we still have that big opal. Remember that beautiful museum opal that we had with the yellow and the white diamonds? Just a reminder, I'll put that in here as well, because that's really a very distinctively beautiful piece there. And there's a little more color, right? So we don't just have the blues, the greens, and the white and the yellow, right? Just a little bit of everything in that opal. And that's the fun of opals, right? Natural water-based stones, but a phenomenon called play of color that really allows you to get, hopefully, in a good stone, you get every color of the rainbow, and that stone delivers. So final call, $99.99, or again, let's just make the earrings happen today. They've been here like almost as long as I have. I've got a 6-year anniversary coming up in a month, so I'm ready, right? Actually, a month and 4 days, but you know, who's counting? But this is really, again, a really special Paraíba and yellow diamond, or the opal as well. Let me know who wants what, and we will move right along. We do have only about 6 minutes left. Anything else I can flash for you? Sure, here's the herringbone. What's left of it? Do we have anything left? I better check before we show it. Here's that herringbone necklace once again. So if you missed this, it is 24 inches of a herringbone in 14K solid, made in Italy for under $1,000. It's $9.99. That's still, and please search them. I did. 24-inch that I found was $2,600. I love that we're in gold is gold. How do you get a discount on gold? Yeah. Absolutely. Here's the side profile of the yellow diamond, and let me go ahead and move those aside so I can center it up for you. This is the side, and I don't know if they saw the finish, but this is that finish that has the style number on the inside, 35. And then you see the double under gallery, the yellow and the white, and then this is the profile. So it doesn't, if they're concerned about sitting up really high, barely any elevation to those 3 center stones beyond where the diamonds are at, which is where the gold's at. And then do you want to see on the hand? Let's do that too. And look at that. There's something about a radiant, but a brilliant radiant. Radiants are pretty anyways, hence the name, radiant. But then you have the brilliant radiant, which is, remember, a VVS stone that comes with the cert. It has the this crazy low price that should have been $19,999, and now it's $68.88, and it has the GIA cert that tells you it's a VVS. You like our VS? Well, this is a step up in better clarity and better quality. And of course, the color is just like the neon Paraíbas. It's bright. It's almost like a neon yellow. It's like a highlighter, beautiful color. It doesn't have browns. It doesn't have that golden orange. It is just a true bright yellow, but there's nothing canary about it where it just ends up looking like a so-so white diamond. That's not what we want. Fancy colors are not just so-so diamonds. It gets into another league and another arena entirely when you're talking about a fancy yellow, and that's what we have. And it's $68.88. Now, Virginia, we do have a couple other people talking about it, but just again, whenever we know, whenever you've got it confirmed sold, let me know so I take it off the air just so we don't have any confusion. Because the end of the show coming up here, we got 4 minutes. We have a lot of people making their decisions, and this is just a stunner. And remembering, of course, that you have a money-back guarantee. And thank you so much. The Paraíba yellow diamond is spoken for. Thank you. Enjoy it. And now we have, let's see, opal. We have the opal. We have, I think the Paraíba is gone. I think that, yes, you got that one. So here we go with the opal, and then the white diamond earrings, which we'll bring right in here for you. The 2 carat, well, 3 carats total, 301 total, 2 carats in the centers. That's a carat and a carat 01 each on those emerald cut, GIA certified, VS, emerald cut white diamonds. And that's what we've got. The opal is $39.99 and the earrings are $99.99. And like I've been saying, if those earrings are really, if you feel like you're the right owner, you're the actual, like you're the greatest home those can go to, call us. We've got 2.5 minutes or so of airtime. We're going to go off the air here shortly, but we'll still be in the phone bank. And as we do on Sundays, we'll take your calls until we get everyone through. But honestly, these are the values. And if there's anything else you want to check on or, you know, ask me to flash again, I'd be happy to do it. Obviously, we've only got a precious few minutes left. So let's make the most of our last bit of Sunday here and remind you that we've got some incredible values still here. Also, that heart-shaped mandarin. This is only $24.99 for the heart-shaped mandarin, and that's a 5 carat 29. So that's an incredible stone as well. And we've got that down to $24.99, which is amazing. Really, truly beautiful. So I'll put that back here to consider. And then last 2 minutes now, ticking down. Questions? All right. Sounds like we have, so far, we have helped everybody that needs help. But again, last 2 minutes now. And we can always go online if you're watching online anyways, or if you want to go head over to your phone or your computer and go to tvon.com. We can give you as much extra airtime as you need. I don't need to be anywhere but parked at home at 4 o'clock today. And that gives me a good hour and a half to be here. So here we go. Last call. And thank you so much, one and all. Thank you to our new registers. Thank you to all of our existing shoppers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for requesting. Thanks for being here with us. We appreciate it. And I appreciate it. And I got to tell you, we have 1:25 left. What can we show you? What can we try on for you? Yes. Purple Spinel. Now that's already sold. Yeah, the purple Spinel is gone, right? You guys, did it come back? Yeah. Aqua Bangle. Yes, I have it right here. It's item number 1959. Can I show the aqua? Here it is up close. Inches on the stone. Let me try it on. We've got a full minute. Oh, I've got tons of time. Tons. Let me give you a measurement in inches on the icy aqua. And I'm bringing out the icy ruler. And you want the width or the length or both? Let's go length first here. And that's going to be, whoa, over a 1/2 inch, just slightly over a 1/2 inch, top to bottom. The width, my ruler's too big to fit into this little bowl here, so I'll have to do that when I get my wrist out of this area here. But that bangle's only $27.77, and we can even change the gold color, and it's a $539 aqua. And we're down to just about 30 seconds here, so thank you again. Oh, don't forget, we're back tomorrow night, Monday night. Tara joins you, join her. Tuesday we're off. I see you back here on Wednesday, and we proceed with a fabulous October. So thank you again so much. This is the bangle. Let me know if you need, average size is what is going to fit, 6.5 to 7.5 inch wrist. It's going to work for. That's our wheel. Call us on anything. We're here. Jot down that phone number so you know how to reach us. We'll be here, but the phone shut off in like 10 minutes. So call us now. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.